What's good? I have some channel messages for the collective too, so I'm going to dive into some of the channel messages that I have for the collective, and then I'm going to do a reading for the collective. My whole goal for this reading is to do the rest of January, and then also to do like a little bit of a sneak peek into February, and whatever messages come out. It's currently 222 for me right now. Hello, angel numbers. And I feel like we'll do individual zodiac sign readings if you guys are cool with that. We'll see what happens after the collective reading though. I did do a love reading for the collective for each individual zodiac sign over on my YouTube channel. That is up and posted as of yesterday. So if you want more content from me, or if you want a love reading for your individual zodiac sign, that is on my YouTube channel, and the information is in my bio here on TikTok and my bio on Instagram. So with that being said, hello everybody. Thank you for saying you love the eyeshadow. I did do a tutorial on this eyeshadow look today too. I was in the mood for blue, and this eyeshadow shimmer is literally stunning. Like literally stunning. I had to put this eyeshadow shimmer all over my eyelids because I was just obsessed with it, and I have not been this obsessed with an eyeshadow color in years. All of a sudden I'm like rediscovering my passion for makeup, and I'm loving it, living for it, sliving if you will. Hi from England. Thank you for saying you love my videos. Thanks for watching the YouTube Zodiac Mandy. My zodiac sign, I am a Virgo sun in Western astrology. Hello from Northern Ireland. Thank you, Varela, for saying that you like the eyeshadow, that it looks great. Okay, also 222 in the chat. There's a significance here around 222. You guys have been seeing the number a lot or something, because the angels are coming through with the 222 synchronicity. So if you've been seeing 222 a lot, this reading is already for you. We haven't even started yet. We're just tapping into the energy, and I'm just kind of like letting people come in, and I'm just feeling out the vibes of the room. But 222 is already a big synchronicity that I'm seeing for some of you. So you guys must be seeing 222 a lot, or you will see 222 during or after this reading. You don't have to, of course, but that's just one thing I'm already immediately picking up on. So let's dive into some of the channel messages that I got for you guys a couple days ago, and then we'll dive into the rest of the reading in a second. But I had to deliver these channel messages to you guys, so please keep in mind that when I do readings, channel messages, tarot cards, etc., I am just channeling energy for the moment. So I take like a snapshot of the energy and I deliver the message to you, right? It can apply to your past, present, or future, and it may not resonate with you, and it may not resonate to you with you right now. Okay, so just keep that in mind. The first thing I was getting though is that sometimes you're gonna make a lot of progress in life, and then you're going to slip up, and that's okay. And then I wrote, believe it or not, it's actually natural. It's actually a part of the process to make a lot of progress, to reach some kind of goal, some kind of milestone, get really close to your achievement, and then to slip up a little bit, or to quote unquote fail. It's just a part of the process. And I just needed to let some of you know that this is going to happen in your life. And I'm kind of channeling, like, in terms of like, when I was in the shower getting this message again today, what I was getting was more about like, substances and substance abuse, perhaps for some of you. Maybe you're like withdrawing from nicotine, maybe you're quitting smoking, vaping, drinking, etc. And so I needed to let you know that sometimes you're going to make a lot of progress, and then sometimes you're going to slip up, and that's okay. Okay? But what I was really getting was more for like my own personal life, because over the holidays I gained like 10 to 15 pounds, and I really saw it in my face and in my stomach, and it took me like almost the entire month of January to work it off. And like, it's not that big of a deal, and it's the holidays, so like we're all eating extra, there's extra calories, whatever. It's not that big of a deal, but it took me about a month to finally get back into like my normal workout routine. I go for walks and runs regularly, and I'm doing like at-home workouts now too. And so that was a message for me where Spirit was like, sometimes you're going to make a lot of progress and then slip up. Before the holidays, I was doing really well with my fitness. I was like, I felt really good about my body. I was very happy and healthy in my skin. And then I went to visit my family for the holidays, and I kind of just let myself go. And that's my fault, right? But like, that's just an example of sometimes you're going to make a lot of progress, and then sometimes you're going to slip up, and that's okay. But the thing is, you're not a failure because of what you learned from the experiences, and because of the knowledge that you have now to go back into that thing. For some of you, if it is like you want to be done with cigarettes, with nicotine, with vaping, so you had a little bit of a relapse moment. that happens. But now you are more prepared for the next go around. Does that make sense? Okay, that's just the first thing I was getting. Ultimately, the message here is to trust the process. And then I also wrote down that for some of you, well, actually for most of you, your friendship/relationship wounds are going to be ending or healing this year in 2023. Specifically heavy on the friendship wounds, because I know that some of us struggle with friends and having friends and opening up to friends and trusting friends and so on and so forth, right? But this year, 2023, is a 7 year in numerology. 2 + 2 + 3 = 7. And the seven is attached to the 7th house in astrology. And the 7th house is all about relationships. It's Libra energy, and it's how we relate to other people and how we relate to things. So this year, for a lot of you, you're going to be working out and healing those friendship wounds for good. Like, you're going to be attracting people who are actually a part of your soul tribe this year. You're going to be attracting people who like similar things that you do. You're going to be attracting people who you can trust, who you can lean on, who you can be open with, and who genuinely just want to be your friend. There's no conditions to it. There's no ties to it. They genuinely just want to be around you, want to be in your energy, want to be friends with you, want to talk to you, etc. For me, I'm starting to make friends who are more in my niche, but who are also like internet people. That was one of the big things that I wanted when I moved to Los Angeles, was to find people who also did YouTube, who also did TikTok, who also make content, because I do that every day. Like, it's an everyday lifestyle for me. So it's important that I also have friends who do that too, but it's also important that I have friends who don't do that as well. And I have those kinds of friends right now, but I've been looking for the people who are also into social media, who are also spiritual, who do this every day for a living like I do, right? And I'm finally starting to attract those people, which is really cool. So I just wanted to make that note for some of you, that your friendship wounds will be ending in 2023, okay? Because you'll be making real friends. And I love that for you. For some of you, it is going to be like relationship wounds as well, in terms of like romance and love. You'll be healing those and working through those in 2023 as well, and beginning to attract partners who are aligned to you, right? I also picked up the numbers 6, 26, and 555. Thank you all who are gifting, by the way. Thank you all who donate. I love you guys so much. But the number 6, 26, and 555. So today is the 26th. That could be significant. But you could be 26 or born on the 26th of a month. You could be born on the 6th of a month, or your path number is 6. And then 555 is a number that you could be seeing a lot as well, or you will see after this reading. And then I also channeled Doja Cat. So some of you may be listening to a lot of Doja Cat right now around this time. That's why I picked up on it. Let me see if there's anything else I needed to talk about before we just dive into the cards. Nope, the rest was for me. I use my journals for you guys and for me. Like, I journal for myself, but I also will like journal little notes for TikTok, or journal little notes for YouTube, or channel messages for people. Like, I just do that. It's just a part of my process. But those are the opening messages for the collective. Thanks guys for saying the makeup is fire. I love you guys. I'm sending you so much love, Kayla. Sorry to hear that. I am not going to do anything personal. I'm going to do collective readings today, which also makes me think. So I don't do personal readings. Not anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore, and we don't have to dive into why, but I don't do personal readings. I don't reach out to people. I don't have a WhatsApp. I don't have some weird phone number. I'm not coming into your DMs asking you if you want a reading, if you will give me money. Like, that's just not me. But there are people impersonating me on every single one of my platforms, and there have been for years now, and it's not just me. This happens to other creators as well. So if you are seeing that, no, it is not me reaching out to you. Please do report and block them, or just simply ignore them. But just so you know, I am not out here scamming people, reaching out to people, doing personal readings, asking for money, etc. That's just not me. All right. Oh my god, hi. Hello. Let's do collective first. I'm going to do a collective reading for everybody who's in the room, all 400 plus of you, and let's just see what you guys need to know whenever you decided to come through this TikTok live, or whenever you decided to click on the YouTube replay. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. I'm hearing unholy. by, is it by Sam Smith or is it by Miley Cyrus? I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm hearing the song Unholy. Alright, angels, ancestors, God, please come through and use me as the vessel to help deliver these messages to the collective with love and accuracy. Let's tap into the collective messages, please. What does collective need to know for the rest of January? Alright, let's see. Okay, we have Earth. You could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or there's significance about an earth sign in your life. But I'm also getting that for some of you, the rest of January, you might be getting out into nature more. Like it might be warming up a little bit wherever you are located in the world. Obviously not for all of you, but some of you may be going for hikes or getting outdoors, going into nature, or you're being encouraged to do that for the rest of January. Let's see what else though. I'm also seeing this path. There's like a path being opened up for you. I'm hearing clarity. You're going to have a lot more clarity by the end of the month. That makes so much sense. And then we saw the Sunshine card, which talks about like illuminating the truth. I'm hearing the sun will come out tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow. Don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. But sunshine is here. So you could be a Leo or be dealing with a Leo as well. This card says good things are coming, happiness and joy. Okay, this is really fun. I already like the end of January. It feels like we're going to be ending January on a really positive note. Okay, but it also looks like some of you are being guided to like get outside more or to get more sunlight in your life, more vitamin D, more vitamin C. I'm not a doctor, but that's just kind of what I'm channeling right now. Some of you may be spending too much time indoors, and now I know if you live in like a cold climate, it's probably difficult for you to get outside. You know what I'm saying? But if you aren't living in like a really frigid, freezing cold climate where you can't go outside right now, Spirit is guiding you to like get some sunlight. Get outside a little bit. Go for a walk, go for a hike, go for a jog. Just sit outside in the sun for a little bit. That'll be really good for some of you. Okay, but we do see that there are good things coming. And look, rainy day is at the bottom of the deck and it's in the reverse. Yeah, the sun will come out tomorrow. The rain is going away. Love that for us. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. I just wanted to start with those cards and see where they took us. The first cards that I just used are the Love and Light cards by Sam Vasquez, who is one of my mutual friends. Hi Sam, if you're watching this. She is also a reader here on TikTok. Feel free to check her out if you want to. Sam Vasquez. Alright. Spirit, angels, ancestors, tell me more about what's going on for the collective the rest of January. Tell me about these good things that are coming. Wow. Some of you might have a birthday coming up or somebody around you has a birthday coming up. There's going to be something to celebrate by the end of the month, and it's going to make some of you very happy, and it's going to really ground you guys too. There's something here where like you're going to be celebrating yourself, or there's celebrating like a group of people, or just celebrating in general, like celebrating some kind of accomplishment, some kind of win or something like that. It could be job related. With the Three of Pentacles, it could be work related. You may be celebrating some kind of like work accomplishment or work goal or something like that. Some of you may be getting a job or getting a new job as well. There is employment here, it looks like. I did do a reading yesterday that I haven't posted on Instagram yet, but I was channeling that for some of you, the finances are coming. So you are going to have the finances or the money that you need by the end of the month. I was getting specifically the next 5 days, but that was yesterday. And now we're seeing the Four of Wands, which is 4 days. So something about in the next 3 to 4 days, you will receive the money that you need. For some of you, you need money for bills or rent or groceries or something like that. But I was hearing that the finances are going to be replenished so that your cabinets can be replenished, so that your fridge can be replenished, so on and so forth. And I feel like this money coming in is going to also like raise your vibration, if that makes sense. It's going to like uplift your spirits for some of you. So it does look like there is a chance for like finances to come through, and it like helps you feel grounded. It helps you feel more secure. It helps you feel better about self, feel better about life, etc. And it just kind of like puts a smile on your face. Right. I'm hearing the angels say, I know what you need. Your spirit team is telling me they know what you need. Okay, but there is something to celebrate by the end of this month. It looks like some good things are definitely coming. Some happiness, some joy is coming into the collective's life. This feels really, really good. Anything else you want to talk about for the rest of January? Ooh, the Six of Swords. Some of you may be moving, or you may be having like an opportunity to travel. for the end of the month. The Six of Swords usually talks about like being led somewhere, being guided somewhere. But this is also confirmation that your spirit team knows what you need and that it's already on the way to you. Whatever it is that you feel like you need or whatever it is that you've been asking for, praying for, manifesting, it's already on the way to you with the Six of Swords. But some of you may be looking to move or to travel long distance or something like that. It looks like there's going to be an opportunity coming up for you at the end of the month to move or to travel. You may be moving in February, but you're like tying up all the loose ends this week or this upcoming week or something like that. Okay, I'm also hearing 369. Some of you have been manifesting or scripting, and you're going to see one of those manifestations or something that you have scripted. You're going to see that in the 3D, like in your real life, before the end of this month. Okay, yeah, something about the next 3 or 4 days. Let's put that away and let's tap into February real quick for the collective. I want to do a sneak peek and see what February is going to look like since we just did the rest of January. I like that though. January feels like we're ending on a positive note, like on a really high note. Alright, let's tell me about February though. What does the collective need to know about February? What's the sneak peek for February, please? I am doing a collective reading right now. Spirit, angels, ancestors, what does the collective need to know for February? Just give us a little sneak peek, just a little teaser. What's going on in February for the collective? Oh, for some of you, I heard that you're going to shock people. That was one of the first messages I tapped into before I started like channeling for the reading. And it's that you're going to shock people, or you already do shock people. Some of you are readers like myself and you're shocking people with your accuracy, or you're going to. People are like, how is he doing that? How is she doing that? How are they doing that? And it's just because you're taking a snapshot of the energy and you're reading the cards. I'm hearing you're authentic or you're genuine, and that shocks people for some reason. I think that it's because authenticity is really rare in our society nowadays, but I feel like some of you are just very authentic, very genuine, very real, very good at what you do, and so you're shocking a lot of people, or you're going to shock a lot of people. And this doesn't have to be with like tarot or your psychic gifts. For some of you, it's like your skills, your talents, your gifts, your abilities, like you're shocking people. Some of you write really well, some of you speak really well, some of you do makeup really well, so on and so forth. But I'm getting that you're going to shock people, or you currently are shocking people. They're like, wow, like I didn't know that you had this ability. I didn't know that you were this talented. I didn't know this about you, is what I'm getting. So maybe that's in February, since I'm tapping into February now. Maybe that's coming into February. For some of you, I see that you've been manifesting like a social media platform, and it looks like you're going to be getting more attention in February. I'm hearing something about 70,000 or 72,000. Okay. What does February look like for the collective, please? I'm also hearing nothing is a coincidence. You don't have to apologize for something, or you don't have to apologize for anything. Nothing is a coincidence. Some of you may be like going off on tangents, or you may be just like getting sidetracked, and then you're like, oh, sorry, I didn't know what was going on. And Spirit's saying, you don't have to apologize. That's supposed to happen. Nothing is a coincidence. It was supposed to happen that way. Okay, February though, friends! Friends! Oh my god, I'm geeked. Like, I'm so smiley. This is so good. What were we literally talking about in the channel messages? Spirit is good all the time. I'm telling you what, God is good all the time, period. Because we were literally talking about how this year in 2023, a lot of us in the collective are going to be breaking through friendship wounds. We're going to be healing friendship wounds. We're going to be attracting people who are genuinely like a part of our soul tribe, and people who resonate with us, and people who just want to be our friend. Like, they don't want anything from us. They don't want our money. They don't want our tarot readings. They don't want our skills. They don't want to take anything from us. They genuinely just want to be around us. And then we get the friends card for February. Like, why? I'm speechless. And I feel like you're also leaving people speechless in February. Some of you are just so gifted, so talented, so amazing that it's literally leaving people speechless in February. I love this. So it does look like you're going to be spending some time with friends in February. You may also be getting a pet for some of you in February. I'm seeing 3 pets here. You may be getting a new pet, or you may already have 3 pets. There's 2 dogs and a cat here, so that could be significant for someone. Okay? You may be getting like a little fur baby, a little fur friend, but it does feel like some of you are going to be making stronger connections with friends, making new friends, or just getting together with friends throughout February. It feels like February just has an emphasis on friendship and genuine, real friendship. Wow. I also feel like for some of you, since we're talking about social media and the platform and stuff, I feel like you're going to be making friends with people on your platform. Now, what we do here in terms of like social media, the internet work, is a parasocial relationship. So like, we are friends. Genuinely, the people that I speak to on a regular basis and that you feel like I'm speaking to you, we are friends. Like, you've been here for so much of my life now, and you've been here throughout so much of the journey that we genuinely are friends. But we aren't friends in the sense where like we hang out all the time, we FaceTime all the time, we talk all the time, we spend quality time together, right? But what I'm getting here is that for some of you, you're going to be making friends with your community or making friends through your community or something like that. There's this feeling of February where people are just going to feel very like connected to you, or you're going to be feeling very connected to community, to people, etc. And I've already been kind of seeing that for myself. Yesterday when I went for a walk, I was just kind of like walking with my earbuds in, listening to music, chilling like I usually do. And I usually wave to people or like smile at people if they walk by me, but people aren't always the friendliest in general. It has nothing to do with me living in Los Angeles or California. It's just generally speaking, people just aren't always the best. But yesterday when I went on my walk, almost everybody that I walked by like waved to me, said hi, asked me how I was doing or something like that, and then I of course like waved back, asked them how they were doing, etc. And it was just so cool to see that like we are all starting to come together like as a community. These people don't know me and I don't know them, but they live in a neighborhood close to me that I walk through, and so it was just cool getting to say like hi to people and wave to people and be like, hey, how are you doing, etc. So I feel like that's going to be happening for some of you as well. You're just going to be feeling like you fit into your collective or you fit into your community or something like that. And I feel like the people around you are going to start making you feel more included or more accepted, if that makes sense. I'm hearing you are accepted. We accept you. That's what your spirit team is saying. That's what the guides are saying. You are accepted, we accept you. Okay. Some of you may also be getting accepted for like a position or accepted for like a scholarship or accepted for a role or something that you auditioned for or applied for. I'm hearing you've been accepted or you will be accepted. It looks like in February. Especially if you're friends with somebody who's like in the industry, or you're friends with somebody who got you the job, or you're friends with somebody or something like that. I'm hearing like you've been accepted. Thank you for the gift, Anne. I appreciate you. And thank you to everybody who has been gifting at this time. I love you. All right. What is the tarot message for February? I wanted to just do a sneak peek into February, but Spirit's giving me so much information. All right. What else do you want to tell Collective about February? Right. 7 of Cups in the reverse. We were also talking about more mental clarity. I think all the planets are direct right now. I think every planet in Western astrology is currently direct. That means Mercury is direct. That means Venus is direct. That means Mars is direct. So there should be more mental clarity, more understanding, more this feeling of like, I know what actions I need to take to make my life the way I want it to be. Things like that. If I'm wrong though, somebody let me know. Somebody let me know. And then we're also seeing the 3 of Cups. Somebody asked me if Cali is nice to live in, and personally, I love it here. Every time that I leave California, I'm always like, can I go back? Like every time I go visit my family, I love my family and I love traveling. But even when I went to Miami recently, I was like, I want to go back to California. Personally, I love it here. I really do. I don't think it's going to be my forever spot, but I love it here. And I love how close I am to like the beach, and I love the weather. Yeah, I just love it here. There's something about California where it feels like home to me, or it feels like kind of home. Home is not really a place. Home is a feeling. Wherever I am is wherever home is, and wherever you are is wherever home is. But there's something about California where I just feel more at home. I also feel more accepted being myself, being this person who wears makeup, just being my authentic, genuine self without receiving judgment. Like, of course, people still give me weird looks, and of course, people still judge me. That's normal, but it doesn't affect me as much anymore. Like, I just don't care because that's their thing. That's not my thing, right? Because I love me. But February, it looks like even more confirmation here on the friendship. I'm hearing that SpongeBob song, and I don't even like SpongeBob, but F is for friends or something like that. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere, something like that. Anyway, but it looks like there's going to be friendship and a lot of time spent like socializing, hanging out with friends, possibly getting to know new people, good food, good drinks, kind of like a breather after the first month of the year. Because for some of you, I can feel the first month of the year didn't really go as planned. And it didn't really go as planned for me either. But I feel like that's what we were being taught, was to just kind of like go with the flow and to trust the process. And also that it's a marathon, not a race. Because I was channeling that for some of you, you set these goals for yourself at the beginning of the year, or you set these goals for yourself in January, and you are kind of like tearing yourself down or not feeling good enough because you haven't completed them yet, and January is almost over. But Spirit is saying it's a marathon. You're setting goals for the next 12 months of your life. It's not all going to be completed in 30 days. So that was something else Spirit wanted to talk about. But with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, this talks about clarity, because the Seven of Cups upright talks about confusion and too many options to count and just too much. It also can give off this too good to be true energy when it's in the upright, but it's in the reverse. So Spirit is saying there's going to be a lot more mental clarity, a lot more information and downloads from Spirit, and you're going to be able to trust yourself and trust your friends. And it also feels like some of you are going to be attracting friends into your life, and these are good friends. These are part of your soul tribe. Like, they're actually connected to your soul, and you've been manifesting this, I feel. So I love that. February looks like a good month for the collective. That is what I have, though, for the collective. You're very welcome. Aw, thank you, Leslie. Love from Peru. Thank you for asking me if you can pay me for a reading, but I do not do personal readings anymore. You're welcome, honeys. Hello. Hi, everybody. Thank you guys for gifting. Thank you, Lisa, Fox on the Run. Thank you, Clown Dog 00. I appreciate you. We're going to dive into the same kind of a reading, but for each individual zodiac sign. So we're going to start with Aries and make our way through to Pisces. I will try to keep track of it. I have a notebook over here. And I also always post the replays on YouTube. So if you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, do that. If you are keen, if you are interested, information is in my bio. I always post the replays from the live on TikTok, if they save. And most of the time they do. So the replay will be posted on TikTok in case you miss anything, in case you miss your sign, in case you just don't want to hang out with me and you want to come back later. I get it. I understand. No hard feelings. All right, let's start with Aries. Where all the Aries at? Hello. Thank you for saying you love the ring. This one is Sapphire, and this one is Amethyst. I have another one I just didn't put on today. Aries gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, whatever. Hey, Aries. Okay. Let's see what the messages are for Aries. We're already seeing karma. I split the deck to karma, so you're receiving some kind of karma in the month of February and the rest of January, it looks like. This card says what goes around comes around. Somebody in your life who's connected to you may be receiving karma for something that they did to you, is what I'm hearing, and we're seeing rainy day. So if this isn't you, there's somebody here who's receiving karma for what they did to you or for how they treated you, and it's making them very sad. It's kind of like keeping them inside, it's keeping them indoors, it's like raining on their parade. But literally that's what karma means, what goes around comes around. So however somebody treated you or however somebody wronged you, Aries, is how the universe is treating them now. Because what you give is what you get. Right? And now I know that's not for everybody, but I just picked that up. So let's move on to Aries. What are the messages here for Aries for the rest of January? I see some of you could own a crystal shop, or you're going to be getting into crystals this month. I'm seeing significance around like green crystals or pink crystals, potentially like a rose quartz or an aventurine or something like that. Or maybe you have a crystal shop. We're seeing passion, though, manifesting into your life the rest of this month. Okay. So some of you are going to be like very passionate about a project, or you're very passionate about a person, or you're just very passionate about something in general. It also looks like things could be getting a little bit steamy. If you are currently in a connection with somebody, things are getting a little bit steamy. I have been channeling for the Aries for a couple weeks now that somebody wants to take things to the next level with you because somebody just like can't help themselves. That's what I'm getting. Like somebody wants to take things to the next level with you. They like can't wait anymore. I'm hearing they want to rip your clothes off. Okay. All right, Spirit, thank you. But there's a lot of passion, some kind of like sensual energy, some kind of physical touch or something like that that's manifesting for the rest of January for my Aries. All right, let's see what this is about. Yeah, and then I literally split the deck to the Two of Cups. And I'm getting the Three of Swords. What goes around comes around. So for some of you, you're in a new connection and it's going really well and somebody hates that for you. This is why I don't like doing tarot readings on TikTok live. I'm kidding, but for real, like I'm just tapping into this person who's like upset that you've moved on and upset that you found somebody who treats you right or you're going to, and that just like pisses them off because they want you to be hurt like them. Okay. I just deliver messages, truly. Take what resonates, okay? If it's not you, it's not you. Don't force it to fit. You know the vibe. Tell me about this passion, though, for Aries. Literally the Two of Cups again. I can't make this up. Like, I'm done. I'm done. You saw that. We split the deck at the Two of Cups, and then it jumped out again because this is the card Spirit wants to talk about. There is some kind of passionate love manifesting into your life. Or there's some kind of passionate love that you're currently in. For some of you, it looks like somebody does want to make this like an official relationship. They're done playing the games. They're done with the like just being friends. This could also be somebody who's like you're friends with or something like that. And now all of a sudden you see each other like deeper than friends or something like that. Like you were never really attracted to this person, or you didn't really find yourself very attracted to this person. And now all of a sudden you do, or they do, or something like that. Or you're currently in a connection and it just looks like this person wants to take things to the next level. Especially over the next 2 weeks is what I'm getting. There's a lot of like passion. But this could also be in terms of like work or some kind of passion project that you have. It doesn't have to be love or romantically related, but that's just what I'm seeing in the cards. You may be finding something that you have like a lot of passion and love for, and you're pursuing that the rest of this month. Or that's what you're being guided to do, is to continue to pursue your passions and the things that you love for the rest of this month. Okay. Let's tap into February for you and see what a little sneak peek of February looks like. What does February look like for my Aries? Just a little sneak peek, a little forecast for February for the Aries. Ooh, okay. Luck and believe. So your luck is turning around in February, or February is a very lucky month for you, Aries. Some of you may be using that affirmation that's like really trendy on the internet right now. I'm the luckiest girl alive. I'm the luckiest man alive. I'm the luckiest person alive. Whatever works for you. Use that affirmation for yourself, because it looks like it's going to be helping you a lot. It looks like it's going to be bringing things in for you in February. Some trends I do like on the internet, and that is one of the trends that I do like. The one that's like, I'm the luckiest person alive. Everything is always working out for me. Things like that, that really does work. You're telling yourself and you're ingraining in your mind that you are lucky, that you are blessed, that things are always working out for you. So there's no reason for you to see or expect anything else. You know what I'm saying? So luck is on your side in February, and then this believe card. There's going to be a lot of like self-belief or believing in something in February. This card says, if you do not believe in yourself, then who will? So some of you may have to take a leap of faith on yourself in February. But if you do that, luck is on your side. It's just simply what I'm getting. Let's see. What are the tarot messages for Aries? A little sneak peek into February. Ooh, the Five of Swords in the reverse. Which talks about like gossip and low vibrational energy leaving your life. So luck is definitely on your side, especially if you've been dealing with people who just like talk. If you've been dealing with some kind of like drama or gossip, that's changing in February. These people won't have anything to say anymore, or they just won't have access or energy around you, something like that. I'm hearing you're going to get the last laugh. Was there anything else, please, for Aries? Yeah, we're seeing the Nine of Wands. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you may be like connecting passionately with a Sagittarius with the Nine of Wands here. That could be the person you're currently in a relationship with, or you're going to be like making things like deeper, more official with a Sagittarius. But it looks like February is a good month for you to like believe in yourself and to work on healing any like internal wounds, because luck is on your side. So I feel like this February is going to be a very like healing, transformative, lucky time for yourself, especially if you do take that risk. Because for some of you, I'm getting that you've been like eyeing something, or you've been really like tempted to take a risk on something, or to take a risk somewhere or something like that, and you just haven't pulled the trigger yet. But it looks like in February you will pull the trigger. And it feels like this is happening for all of my Aries, regardless of whether you have like a leap of faith to take or not. The Nine of Wands talks about triggering, so you may be triggered into some kind of an activation, or triggered into making a move, or triggered into something, but don't let it like fester. Don't let that be like something that deters you or keeps you down, because it's all a part of this lucky process. Like your luck is turning around in February, despite possibly being a little bit triggered. Okay? So that is what I have for you, Aries. I hope that it helped. Sending you love always. Let's move on to Taurus. Oh, thank you for double tapping. Hi, Steen person. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Nene William. Okay. I've only done Aries so far, and I did a big collective reading in the beginning. We are at the beginning. We're on Taurus. Where all the Taurus is at. Thank you for saying you love the eyeshadow. I appreciate you. Guys, do please go check out my page here on TikTok and on Instagram. I did a tutorial on this today. I did a tutorial today. And it would really mean a lot to me if you went and checked it out and you engaged with it. That would mean a lot to me, because I want to get more into makeup content. Okay, we're on Taurus now. Aries has been done. So let's see though, for the collective of Taurus, what does Tori need to know? Is someone named Tori? I just saw a very mermaid core, and it really is giving mermaid today. All right, for Taurus though, let's see what the rest of January is going to look like for Taurus. All Taurus placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. We're seeing research. Spirit is saying do more research before taking your next step. Some of you may be teachers, right? Or students. Okay. There's going to be a lot of research for you to do the next couple of weeks. Maybe you're looking at like where to move homes, or maybe you're looking at how to do something or something like that. I'm getting that something is piquing your interest, and it's going to just like take all of your time, so to speak. You're just going to be so like immersed in whatever this is that you're just like researching it constantly. I kind of like this for you though. It feels like you're getting a chance to like detach from people, or detach from like a group of people or something like that. I feel like some of you need some alone time. Like a nice bubble bath, a nice book, a glass of wine, something like that, just to like detach yourself from people, because I feel like for some of you, you're taking on too much energy of other people. I'm just channeling this. This has nothing to do with the card, but I'm just channeling that for some of you, you're like overwhelmed or like burdened by other people's problems. And those are other people's problems. Unless you're like their counselor or their therapist, those are other people's problems. So Spirit's guiding you to like detach yourself from other people's problems the rest of this month, and to spend more time like with self or something like that, or doing this research or whatever. Okay. Maybe some of you are trying to become counselors or therapists. I don't know, but I'm picking up on that. Like for some of you though, it's just like some of these people's problems are not your problems, and you don't have to be responsible for helping them with it. You don't have to be responsible for getting them through it. You don't have to be responsible for other people's problems. And the only reason I'm saying it like this is because I feel like some of you take it personally and you try to like fix it within yourself, or you try to fix it for them. And if you can't fix it for them, you take it personally as if it's like your fault that they aren't doing the healing. But you can't make somebody heal, right? I'm getting that quote of like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You've done your work. You've led them to where they needed to be led. That's all you can do, right? I'm also hearing a quote, God helps people who help themselves. So whatever that means. But okay, it looks like there's some kind of research. Maybe you're researching like spirituality, researching some kind of religion. I don't know. I just feel like there's some kind of like research, reading, or something that you're going to be doing the next couple of weeks. Maybe you're finding a good book and you're just kind of like zoning out or something like that. Let's see though what else is here for Taurus for the rest of January. Getting something about astrology and cinematography. So those could be things that you're researching, or things that you need to learn a little bit more about, or you want to learn a little bit more about. But we're also seeing the Death card here. So you could have a Scorpio in your life or something like that. But there's some kind of transformation happening for you the rest of this month. For some of you, you lost a loved one, okay? And I'm sorry. I'm sending you so much love and my condolences for your lost loved one. But I feel like you're going to be making contact with this lost loved one over the next 2 weeks, or you're going to be like getting some kind of clarity that like closes it for you. Not that you're going to like forget about this person, but there's something about their death that's going to be made easier for you over the next 2 weeks, if that makes sense. And obviously that's not for everybody, but you're definitely going through some kind of like transformation, some kind of rebirth over the next 2 weeks. So make sure you are staying hydrated, okay, for sure, and getting plenty of rest when you need it. For some of you, that's a big message too. You're just not getting enough rest, okay? You're not sleeping enough, or you're not sleeping at the right times of day or something like that. I'm getting that some of you are like nodding off on the couch or nodding off because you're just so tired, but it's like a weird time of the day. And I feel like that's because for some of you, you're not giving yourself rest. Okay. Anything else? You also may be cutting out like a relationship, or cutting out like a friendship, or cutting out like a habit or something like that with the Death card here. There's a scythe, and usually the scythe talks about like cutting things out, cutting ties. So something is over or something is complete by the end of this month. Okay. Is there anything else you want to talk about for Taurus? Yeah, the Seven of Swords. I'm hearing you can't trust everyone. And I'm hearing you can't trust everybody online, or you can't trust everybody when it comes to this research that you're doing. You may need to get multiple opinions about something, because the Seven of Swords usually represents lying, cheating, deceiving, sabotaging type energy. So it does feel like somebody is trying to sabotage you, or somebody was trying to sabotage you, but you're going to see right through that, or you're going to like have enough information or research or clarity to like, to the point that that won't affect you. Something like that. But also the Seven of Swords can represent like a strategy or a plan, and this research card also says do more research before taking your next step. So I'm getting that for some of you, you need to make some kind of plan, or some kind of like agenda, or some kind of list, and that'll help your mind, or that'll help you moving forward. Make some kind of plan. For some of you, you need to make a plan to get out of something. You need to make some kind of like plan to research how to get out of something. Okay, for some of you, I'm getting it has to do with like a marriage or a relationship. I know this is very personal for some of you, but I'm getting that for some of you, you're trying to get out of a relationship or a marriage, and you don't really know how to do that because of like the finances, because of the paperwork, because of how this person might react or something like that. So Spirit is saying that the next 2 weeks, they kind of want you to research and to make a plan for yourself and for how you can get out of this situation safely. Okay, I'm hearing there are people to help you, or there will be people to help you. Or there's been people who have gone through what you've gone through. You can look to them. Interesting. Let's see what else is going on, though, for February for Taurus. Just a little sneak peek into Taurus's February, please. What does February look like for Taurus? Just a little sneak peek. Ooh, a dive deep. You really could be dealing with a Scorpio. Or you may have a Scorpio in your family or something like that. I feel like you and the Scorpio are going to be like diving deep together. Or you're going to be like figuring something out about the Scorpio or with the Scorpio, if that makes sense. But this dive deep card says look further into yourself and the situation. The answers you need are already inside of you. I'll read that again. Look further into your situation and yourself. The answers you need are inside of you already. Some of you may be going scuba diving, or you may be getting near an ocean or going to some kind of like vacation beach or something like that in the month of February as well with this diving deep. So you could be like scuba diving or something like that too, or going to an aquarium. Some of you may work around water, I'm hearing, or you may work with water, whatever that means. Let's see what this is about. This does kind of make sense to me for you, Taurus, though, because we saw the Death card, which represents transformation, it represents rebuilding, it represents a rebirth. So I feel like you are doing some kind of like deep work on yourself, and you're making some kind of revelations about self, and about yourself, and about your journey, and about your path. Like, why is Taurus here? Why am I here on this earth? You're going to be figuring that out in February, or there's going to be like this desire to get to the root of something, and it feels like you are going to get to the root of a situation or the root of a problem in February, okay? Anything else for Taurus for February? You also got the Nine of Wands. So do you have Aries in your chart too? Because Aries also got the Nine of Wands, but it feels like February for the beginning of the zodiac is a very like healing, transformative, deep diving kind of a time. But the collective message was also all about like friends and all about like joy and happiness. So there may be some like triggering moments for you as well, Taurus, in February, but I feel like it's triggering you to the solution. It's like it triggers you so much that you take action, or it triggers you so much that you remove yourself from a situation. It triggers you so much that you stop giving all of your time, your energy, your information, your love, etc. And you really just put your foot down on something and you feel better because you did that. So you reach your own resolution. I'm getting that you're healing yourself, or you're like figuring something out for yourself in February, but you may be triggered into it, okay? I think that's where I want to leave it for Taurus. I don't want to keep diving into this too much because I feel like you're already going to be doing a lot of deep diving on self in the month of February anyway, so I'm going to let you do that for yourself, but I'm sending you so much love always. Take care of yourself. Let's move on to Gemini. Let me light another incense real quick. You're so welcome, honey. Gemini is next. So far I have done Aries and Taurus. Just kind of making my way through it. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I love your energy too. Thank you for saying that. Oh my god, thank you. I was nervous to come live with you guys. For what reason? Like, this happens every single time. Every time I'm like, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live. And I get like nervous. I'm like, I don't want to go live. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just thinking about it. And then I do it. And then it goes very well. And we have so much fun. And we have such a good time. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is your first live watching me? How fun. I usually go live at least once a month. I try to, if not more. I did go live early December, so it hasn't been like super long, but it's been long enough. All right, though, Gemini, where we at? Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate you. Yes, I will repost on YouTube. I'm so happy you caught this too. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We are going to do Gemini now. We're doing a reading for the rest of January and a little sneak peek into February. So let's see for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, wherever you have Gemini in your chart, you're more than welcome to listen to this. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else. Thank you for the butterflies. Let's tap in Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for the rest of January? I'm hearing your pockets are getting bigger. Okay. So there's some kind of growth happening. I'm getting some kind of like growth or expansion when it comes to finances, when it comes to like material items. Okay, something is growing. Yeah, and then we're seeing magic. Maybe you've been doing some kind of manifestation work surrounding money. You've been doing like money magic, money spells, money affirmations or something like that. It's happening the next 2 weeks is what I'm getting, or it's happening the rest of January and into February. But this card says magic. You are the creator of your reality. So, okay. Your words are going to be very important for the next couple of weeks, I'm hearing. What you say will manifest. So use your words wisely or something like that. Because literally, I'm hearing that what you say will manifest. Equally as much so as what you think will also manifest. I see that some of you have been doing a lot of like meditation, a lot of journaling, a lot of scripting, and you're starting to see like the real magic. Like you're starting to see things manifest and you're like, wait, I am magic. Like, wait, I manifested this. Like, I did this. That's the feeling I'm getting for you, Gemini. This is really good energy. You are very magical at this time. I like this. I'm hearing you can have whatever you want. Just think it, just dream it, just script it, just manifest it. Okay? Somebody may also be having like I'm seeing like a little kid's birthday party, like a little princess party or something like that. Or maybe some of you have the nickname princess or have like an animal named princess or something like that. But I'm seeing like a little like tiara and a little like a little wand with like a star on it, and someone's celebrating like a little birthday or something like that. You may have a child, or you may have like a sibling or something like that, and they're celebrating like a little princess birthday or something. Okay. What else does Gemini need to know for the rest of January? Six of Swords. This came out in the collective reading as well, so some of you may be moving, or you may be like preparing for a trip or something like that with the Six of Swords. But you are being led somewhere spiritually. The Six of Swords usually represents something about like your spirit guides. So I'm getting that the spirit guides are helping you to manifest. Your spirit guides are helping you to manifest is what I'm getting, which means that they agree with your manifestations. I feel like you're in alignment with your higher self right now, Gemini. Okay. It also seems like you're moving into calmer waters. So if anything has been like distracting or uneventful or annoying, it feels like you're moving into calmer waters the rest of this month. Okay. I'm hearing something is going to be made easier for you, or something's going to be made simpler for you. That could also be a message for some of you when it comes to like manifesting or manifestation. Keep it simple. The simpler, the better. Be very specific about what it is that you do want and keep it simple. The more details, the extra, it's really just unnecessary, and it kind of leads to confusion, or it's just like extra is what I'm getting. So I'm just getting something about keep it simple, keep your manifestations simple. Okay. Anything else for the rest of January for Gemini? Ooh, we're seeing the Three of Swords. Some of you may be breaking up with somebody. The Three of Swords usually represents a breakup. Or maybe you're just not talking to somebody anymore. This could be friend, this could be family, this could be romantic love. But with the Three of Swords, this talks about like breakups or like healing heartbreak. So for some of you, I feel like you are getting over an ex, or you are getting over somebody. You're finally like seeing clearly, like you never needed that person, something like that, that you are the magic. That's what I'm getting. You're getting over an ex, or you're getting over somebody who just like consumes your thoughts or something like that for some of you, because you are the magic. You don't need them. You never needed them, period. But I am seeing that for some of you, you're getting over a breakup. And for some of you, it looks like you will be breaking up with somebody. This is your reading. This is not someone else's reading. So I'm not getting that you're getting broken up with. If you're in a connection with somebody, it doesn't look like there's a breakup for you. What I'm getting is that Gemini is initiating the breakup in terms of friends, family, or a lover. It's just not working out, or it's just not making you happy, and you're prioritizing self. And you're prioritizing your health, your happiness, your peace. And if they don't add to that, if they don't benefit your life, then you don't want them in it. And I feel like that's something that the collective is going to be doing throughout 2023 anyway, but especially during this Aquarius season, which lasts until like February 18th or something like that. So there's just going to be this energy of like the collective is detaching from people who no longer serve us and detaching from situations who no longer serve us. Because like I talked about in the collective energy, 2023 is a 7-year, which talks about relationships and how we relate to other people, how we relate to things, just how things relate to us, etc. And so if it doesn't align to you, if it doesn't like feel good to you and it doesn't match, then you're cutting it out this year, or Spirit's going to cut it out for you this year. But I feel like you are the one making this decision to cut something out or to cut someone out. Like you have made up your mind. Or I just made up your mind for you. Like I just gave you the confirmation to make up your mind because you were already leaning towards breaking up with the situation, or you were already leaning towards getting out of this situation. So you're going to do it. You're going to set yourself free and you're going to move into calmer waters. Okay. I'm also getting something about like moving backwards. You may have to take like 2 steps back to move 1 step forward, or maybe that's how it's feeling in life right now, because I read these cards backwards. We started with the 6 of Swords and then we started with the 3 of Swords, but it made sense. But the 6 of Swords made sense after the 3 of Swords came out, if that makes sense. So I'm getting something about like working backwards or working your way back into something. Hopefully that makes sense. But let's tap into February energy for Gemini. All right, Spirit, what does Gemini need to know about February? Just a little sneak peek into February for my gems. We're seeing water. You may be traveling to water. You may be working with water a lot more in February, drinking a lot more water, spiritual baths, spiritual showers. Did you know that they make shower bombs? This is so random, but I'm picking up on this right now. They make shower bombs. Like, you know how they make bath bombs for you to just like sit in the tub and it's like all pretty and whatever? They also make shower bombs, and I didn't know that. Apparently you can find them at Walmart. So some of you may be picking up some shower bombs. I guess what you do is you just like put the little, I don't know why we're talking about this right now, but we are. I guess you just put like the little shower bomb in your tub, like in the shower. You don't submerge it in water. You want to put it where like the water is not going to like drown it. And you want to use like hot water or really warm water so that it creates some kind of like steam. And it gives you just a little relaxing, aromatic shower. Some of you might be looking for that. It really called to me. It really piqued my interest. So like maybe I will pick them up for myself, but okay. You may be taking some kind of like spiritual bath or some kind of spiritual showers in the month of February that are really significant. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in February that's significant. And then, oh my God, I do not know what? I shock myself. I like shock myself because this literally says breakup. Gem, it says breakup. And I know you know we were talking about breakups. Like, I know you know that we were literally just talking about breakups. Wow, so if you don't break up with them in January, you'll break up with them in February? But like I said, this is Gemini making the move to break up with someone or something because it no longer fits in their life, right? This is not somebody breaking up with you, okay? I just need to clarify that for someone because I don't want you to get like all stressed or all scared that like your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your person is going to break up with you. That's not what I'm getting. I'm getting that Gemini is the one who is initiating this breakup because it's time, and you may be breaking up with a water sign. That could be very specific for some of you. Okay. That's clearly what Spirit wants to talk about, but this card says end of a relationship or end of a third-party situation in February for my Geminis. All right, what are the tarot messages for February for Gemini? I'm getting something about a sweet tooth. You may have more of a sweet tooth in February. I'm getting something about like cake and cookies. Okay. And we're seeing the 6 of Pentacles. This breakup is probably the best decision of your entire life. I just feel that. Like, whoever this reading is for, this is the right move. Because it's always been you. And I feel like for some of you, you were putting so much time and love and energy into this connection and it wasn't going anywhere. The first card I saw for you was growth, and I feel like some of you have been feeling stagnant. You haven't been feeling like there is growth, and the reason is because of some of the situations that you're still tied to, or some of the people that you're still tied to for some of you. But you're making the conscious decision to break up with those things, to break up with those people, to remove that from your life. And then it's giving you the 6 of Pentacles, which is the universe blessing you and the universe matching your energy. So the universe is going to be rewarding you for this breakup. I don't really know how, and I don't really want to tap into what it's going to be, but for some of you it's going to be like financial, for some of you it's going to be like friends, for some of you it's going to be like a career improvement, for some of you it's just going to be like this feeling of like, yeah, I am the magic one, yeah, I am the best, yeah, I am me, like, I love me, period, I don't need anybody else. There's just this, like, this feeling of like confidence and security within yourself because you make this move, and then the universe literally matches it. Whatever you give, you get, and the universe has got your back is what I'm getting, okay? So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Hopefully that helps and made a little bit of sense to you. We're going to move on to Cancer. Thank you so much, Ebony, for keeping track. I love you. You're welcome, babes. All right. So Aries, Taurus, and Gemini have all been done. Moving on to Cancer. I thought these were going to be a little bit faster than they are, and they aren't, and that's okay. I hope you're all having a really good Friday. I hope you're all enjoying hanging out with me live, or if you're watching the replay on YouTube, I hope you're enjoying this. I'm just writing down all of the signs so that I can keep track and not get lost. Okay, Cancer. Let's move on to the Cancers. Yes, this will be uploaded on YouTube either tonight or tomorrow, depending on when I get to it, but I always upload the replays on YouTube. Okay, Cancer. Let's see. What do the Cancerians need to know? Ooh, a lot of synchronicities. I cut the deck at synchronicities, so you could be seeing a bunch of synchronicities, signs from the universe. 1111, 888, 222. All right. Or you're going to see a lot of synchronicities from the universe over the next couple of weeks for the rest of January. All right, Cancer, let's see. What are the messages here for the Cancerians for the rest of January? We have 3. So the number 3 could be significant. You could be born on the 3rd or path life number 3. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus, or you may also have that in your chart. But we are seeing research. We are seeing Empress. And we are seeing believe. Some of you, I feel like you're auditioning for something, or you're auditioning for a role, or you're applying to a job or something. I feel like you're going to get it. It may be out of your comfort zone or something like that, but you're getting this job, you're getting this opportunity, you're getting this role or something like that. Or this gig. For some of you, like musicians, I'm hearing. Okay. There's something about what you know impresses somebody. I'm hearing that you've done your research on the organization, you've done your research on the business, you've done your research on the person, you've done your research, and it's impressing someone. I'm hearing you're making a good first impression over the next couple of weeks. So you could be meeting somebody new, or you could be meeting with somebody and you're making a good impression. And I'm getting it's like a lasting impression. They definitely take notice of you. I'm getting something of like a good first interview or a good first impression. You're making a good first impression or something like that. Overall, I'm just getting that somebody is very impressed with you. The rest of January, you're making like, you're just impressing people or impressing someone specifically. Spirit's also asking you to kind of like believe in yourself a little bit more, because I'm getting that for some of you don't truly believe in yourself, or you don't believe in yourself like 100%, and Spirit's asking you to believe in yourself. Let's see. What else? Yeah, Page of Pentacles. You may be like studying or researching something here, learning more about something, spirituality perhaps, or the industry or something like that. I feel like for some of you, there's going to be a lot of affirmation work over the next couple of weeks. I'm getting something about like trial and error. You're going to be like testing out a bunch of things to see if they work for you, and then whatever works for you, you're going to stick to. And it feels like for some of you, it's like affirmations or some kind of like manifestation technique, because I'm getting that for some of you, you're seeing other people around you have really good results, but you're not really seeing the results or something like that for yourself in your own personal life. So you're just going to like go back to the drawing board and try something else. Or that's what your guidance is to like go back to the drawing board and try something else. But I'm also getting something about affirmations. So you're going to be using a lot more affirmations, or you have been using a lot more affirmations. Affirming to yourself who you are, what you want, how your day is going to go. I'm getting that if you believe you will win, you will win. If you believe you will get that role, you will get that role. If you believe in yourself, it will happen. And I'm getting that some of you are going to really take this advice, and you're just going to be like so self-confident and so sure of yourself and just believe in yourself so much that that's what's impressing other people. It's your sense of self, or your belief in self, or your belief in your gift that impresses other people, or that's going to impress someone specifically, is what I'm getting. Okay. What else, please, for Cancer? Yeah. The title card. And I keep this card in the deck when it comes to like making things official, or there being like contracts or something like that. So I'm getting that you've been approved, or that you are getting that contract, you're getting that role, you're getting that assignment or something like that. Yeah, I'm getting that you don't have to worry. I feel like you've done enough research, or like you're just being chosen for something because it's you, because you're the best candidate for the job, or you're the best candidate for the situation. I'm hearing that we choose you. We chose you or something like that. Someone's name could be Bill or Morgan or Emily, I'm hearing. Spirit wants you to wear your crown proudly. Wear your crown proudly is what I heard. You may also have Leo in your chart, because I'm getting something about royalty and being crowned. Interesting. I don't really get much for the rest of the month, though. I'm not really picking up anything else here. Some of you may be researching relationships, or you may be researching tarot as well. Okay, let's move on to your February energy. Not really getting much for the rest of January, honestly. Let's see what February looks like for you, though, Cancer. What does February look like for Cancer, please? Just a little sneak peek into February for the Cancerians. That one? Ooh, sensual. This is not PG-13. Just a disclaimer, but I am hearing Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye. So February is a very sensual, romantic, intimate kind of a month, especially if you are currently with somebody. Because I'm getting that this person is like very impressed by you, very turned on by you, just very like aroused by you. Like there's something, you just do something to them. They are fluttering. I'm getting that word. You make them flutter. Okay, butterflies could be significant. All right, but this card says wanting intimacy, pleasure, and keeping you close. We do have Valentine's Day coming up in February as well. So it looks like there's a really good night, potentially. This could just be like a one-night stand, but it feels like more than that for most of you. There's like rose petals on the bed. There's like a hotel room for some of you. Like somebody's like taking the time to set up something with you, or this is you taking the time to like set up a hotel room, to set up like the flowers, the candles, etc. I see that happening for some of you in February. It's very, very like sensual, passionate kind of a night, or kind of a month. Okay, I like that for you. It feels very healthy, very romantic, very safe, if I'm being honest. This could be somebody you're currently in a connection with. We're seeing 2-2. Somebody could be 22. This could be somebody you got with in 2022, or 22 is a significant number for some reason. Okay. But I'm also getting that somebody is sure about you now. In the month of February, somebody is sure about you. Somebody is sure about this connection with you. For some of you, you're in a connection with somebody and now they see you as the Empress. And I saw the title card, right? So I feel like for some of you, maybe you're just friends with somebody, or maybe you've just been talking with somebody. And in February, there's like a night that seals the deal, or something like that, where we make the relationship official. For others of you, you're already in a relationship and you've been wanting more from this connection, and I feel like that's going to happen in February as well. Again, with this like one special night, there is a significance here for you about like one special night in February. I don't know what that means or what it's going to mean, because it's different for all of you, but I feel like this person's going to have that one special night with you, and then you impress them. You made like a lasting impression, right? And they're like, oh, I want to be with Cancer. I want to marry Cancer. I want to get engaged to Cancer. I want to move in with Cancer. I want to date Cancer exclusively. Something like that. Okay, again, I know it's different for all of you, but that is what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing that some of you may be changing up like your home decor in the month of February, buying new bedding, new pillows, new sheets, new curtains, or some kind of home decor. I'm seeing like a potted plant. Some of you are getting like plants for the home. Okay, we're also seeing the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So you don't even have to do anything. This is going to happen naturally because the Knight of Swords is showing up in the reverse. And I feel like some of you, like, I'm gonna say this and I don't want you to get offended because I don't mean it harshly. I'm just saying it so that you can be aware of it. Someone or some people do find you clingy. You may even feel like you're clingy sometimes yourself. And there's nothing really wrong with that, but I'm getting that in this situation, you're being guided to kind of like hold off until that one special night, or don't keep like pushing this person or pressuring this person or talking to this person about that specific thing. You know what I'm talking about? Because the Knight of Swords is in the reverse. So it's like the less you say, the more they're going to want to say, if that makes sense. And it's currently 333 right now for me, right now when I'm filming this. So that could be significant as well. All right. But I'm getting that like the less you say, the more they're going to want to do. This person does not want you to leave their life for sure. Like this person's going to like hold on to you after this special night, or just hold on to you throughout February is what I'm getting. But some of you may have a tendency to like be clingy or to self-sabotage or to say too much. And with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, Spirit is asking you to kind of like keep some things to yourself, to be more like reserved, to like hold back because it's all going to happen anyway. Inevitably is what I'm getting. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, but that is what I have for you, Cancer. Sending you love always. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Enjoy your one special night. And let's move on to Leo. Leo. Hi, TikTok somebody. Hello. I haven't done Scorpio yet. You're welcome. We're moving on to Leo. We've done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Number 5. I'm hearing Mambo number 5. How does that go? A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of you makes me your man. Something like that. Interesting. But Mambo number 5 just came to mind for some reason. Have you been listening to Mambo number 5? I doubt it, but I just heard Mambo number 5. I'm Erica in that song. Love that. I also love that song. I haven't heard that song in literally years. It just popped into my head. Is this the most accurate for sun, moon, or rising? Probably rising, but you can listen to as many placements as you want. You can listen to your sun, moon, or rising, and it can still resonate, but probably rising. All right, Leo. Let's get into it. Where are all my Leos at? Leo gang. Fun fact, I am a Leo rising in Western astrology. I also have a Leo Venus. In Vedic astrology, though, I'm like half Leo. I'm a Leo sun in Vedic astrology. So, hello, Leos. Let's tap in. Ooh. Ooh. Why does this keep happening with the fire signs? I cannot. Give me a second to gather my thoughts and to really like channel this message, please, because I don't want to say it the wrong way, and I'm just sick and tired of tapping into this energy for my fire signs. I'm seeing the resentment card here and the magic card, and what I'm getting is that somebody is like pissed that you're moving on, or somebody is pissed that you're not like waiting around for them, or that you're no longer interested in them. Like, why does this keep coming up? This card says holding on to past events or people. So there's somebody from your past who is still holding on to you with hopes that you will come back, or with hopes that you guys can be together. Or this is you, but I don't feel like it's you for most of you. And the energy I'm picking up on is that somebody here is still hanging on to Leo, and they still want Leo because Leo makes them feel magical. Leo makes them a better person. Leo makes them happy. Leo makes them feel sexual and fun. And basically, that person is an energy vampire because they need you to be a better version of themselves, is what I'm getting. You're straight up is what I'm channeling. And somebody is like mad because you're no longer in their life, mad because you no longer give them attention, mad because you no longer talk about them, mad because you no longer think about them. But it's like so exhausting because these people are literally energy vampires. Okay, now that that's out of the way, thank you, Spirit. Let's move on. Some people hate how confident you are, or they hate how like good looking you are. They hate just, okay, I'm over the jealousy, envy energy. I'm done with it. I don't want to pick up on it anymore. Thank you. What does Leo need to know for the rest of January? What does Leo need to know for the rest of January, please? This one? I can feel it. Yes, divine timing. And I'm hearing that that song. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Are some of you musicians? Or artists, rappers, singers, songwriters, or aspiring? Because I'm channeling a lot of music. So you may be getting your music in the right hands the rest of January or in February. Like I'm getting that like somebody's going to discover you, Leo, or somebody's going to hear your voice or hear your words or something like that, and it's going to make an impact, and they're going to like get it in the right people's hands. Maybe that's why someone's mad, because you've like moved on in life, because you've leveled up in life, because you're attracting success in career, in love, in life, and like they aren't, is what I'm getting. But that's not your fault. That's not on you. It's just not, you know? But divine timing. So a lot of synchronicities for you as well. You may be seeing 1111 a lot, or you will see 1111. Okay, the rest of January, that number usually represents divine timing to me. Okay, so this card says that everything that is meant for you will never miss you. And Spirit wants you to know that. That everything that is meant for you, Leo, will never miss you. If you are meant to be famous, you will be famous in this lifetime. If you are meant to be a musician, you will be a musician in this lifetime. If you are meant to be an accountant, you will be an accountant in this lifetime. But I know you're not meant to be an accountant, but you get what I'm saying. Whatever is meant for you will never miss you, Leo. Okay, so please continue to affirm that to yourself the rest of this month. What is meant for me will never miss me. Period. Okay, let's dive into the rest of January, though, for you in the tarot. The Nine of Wands, which also showed up in the Aries reading. You see, there's just like a lot of overflow in the fire signs' lives, I can feel. And it's just like this energy of people not being over the fire signs. And I mean, I get it. Fire signs are spicy, they're sexy, they're attractive, they're talented, they're energetic, they're motivated, but like, what is this? Why can they not just let you go? Like, I'm tired of channeling it. I'm tired of it. But with the Nine of Wands, you may also be triggered. Right. You may also be having like thoughts of people from the past, but it's because they're projecting onto you, because they're thinking about you, because they're not over you. And so this could be triggering for some of you. Okay. You may also want to listen to the Taurus part of this reading if you are watching on YouTube, because I'm getting similar messages to the Taurus reading. All right. Let's see what else though here for Leo. I'm hearing something about Spotify. You may be listening to a lot more Spotify, or you may be like listening to a lot of music or something like that the rest of this month. You just like have your earphones in and you're doing your thing. You're working out, you're at the gym, you're going for walks, you're doing your work, you're studying, I don't know, but you just like have the earbuds in and you're very focused. I see you being very focused on something. Okay. And then we're seeing the Death card as well, which also came out in the Taurus reading. So there may be a Taurus who's not over you, or there may be a Sagittarius who's not over you, or a Scorpio. Let's get a different deck. What is the Nine of Wands and the Death card, please, for Leo? Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Sometimes you just need a little bit more information. Sometimes you just need a little bit more of the story. That could be a message for you. I'm hearing wait until you have more of the information, or wait until you have more of the story before you make a decision on something, or before you like count something out or something like that. I'm hearing something just needs a little bit more time, or something is requiring the perfect time, and it will happen. Okay. We're seeing the Knight of Swords, we're seeing the Queen of Wands, and we're seeing the Wheel of Fortune. And I'm getting that song lyric from Taylor Swift, where it's like, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because she's dead. So I'm getting that for some of you, there's like this old version of you that's dead. There's just like this old version of you that no longer exists. You're confident now. You're well-spoken now. You've done a lot of healing now. You're ready for what the universe has planned for you. And everything that's meant for you is on its way to you currently, because now you're in alignment to what you've been manifesting. With the Wheel of Fortune, expect a lot of good luck, expect good changes, positive energy as well. And I'm getting that whatever is destined for you will happen. Like, it just will. I'm hearing again, like, if you're destined to be famous, you will be famous. Like, that's just, it is what it is. Nobody can stop you. And it doesn't matter what anybody says about you. It doesn't matter any of the rumors, the slander, the gossip, etc. It doesn't matter, because the universe chose you for this position or chose you for this path. What's meant for you will never miss you. Period. Keep that in mind for the rest of January for some reason. I'm also seeing that for some of you, you're going to be working on, or you're going to be hitting some kind of like fitness goal or fitness milestone or something like that. And you're going to be like, you're going to be like upping the weight or upping how many steps you're taking or upping how many miles you're going or something like that. There's some kind of like financial or fitness goal that you're reaching, I'm seeing, by the end of this month. Okay. Let's see what February looks like for Leo. What does February look like for Leo? Just a little sneak peek into Leo's February. Ah, again, divine timing. I shuffled, you saw it. Maybe not the best shuffling, but whatever. It was meant to come out again. It was meant to. And that's literally a part of this card where it's like, if it's meant to happen, it will happen. Spirit's like, this is the card we want to talk about. This is the card we're going to talk about. I love that little lion cat. That is so cute. Thank you for sending that. I didn't even know that was a thing. Period. But honestly, Leo, everything is working out for you. Everything is working out for you. Especially in the month of February. Spirit wants you to continue to affirm that to yourself. Everything is working out for me. Period. Okay, let's see what the tarot has for you for February. Oh, the Page of Swords. I'm getting that some of you are going to get your shot at something, or you're going to get your, like, you're going to get your attention that you've been looking for, or something like that. Because there's like an hourglass here, and you see how all the sand is going down. And I'm getting that in the month of February, the sand will reach like the bottom of the little barrel, or whatever this is called. And then that'll be the time. So I'm getting that your name is going to be called, or your number is going to be called. You're going to get your opportunity to shine, to be seen, to be heard, something like that. The Page of Swords kind of confirms that to me. I feel like there are people watching you, or there is somebody watching you. It feels like a good thing, though. They're watching you because they want to help you. And that loud noise was confirmation. They're watching you because they want to help you. Somebody wants to help you win. Somebody wants to help you get your music heard. Somebody wants to help you build a platform. Somebody just wants to help you is what I'm getting, and they're watching you. They're watching you and waiting for you to ask for help. So for some of you, this is somebody in your life currently, or this is like Spirit saying, we're watching you, we're just waiting for you to ask for help, because some of you are so independent and you like are so stubborn that you won't ask for help is what I'm hearing. But Spirit is saying, if you need help with something, ask for it. It looks like there are people around you who are willing to help you with whatever it is that you're manifesting or working on or something like that. Okay, especially in February. One of the collective messages we got for February was friendship. So there are going to be friends coming in to help you with something. You're not going to have to fight some kind of battle alone, or you're not going to have to do something alone in the month of February. And then we're seeing the Knight of Rods as well. And the title card. That just feels like confirmation to me. Like, I just feel like you're going to be receiving a lot of confirmation about, like, that you're doing the right thing in the month of February. There's going to be confirmation and, like, manifestations that come in February that prove to you that you've been waiting for the right thing. You've been doing the right thing. You've been working on the right things. There's something about like feeling like you are in alignment in February, because you are in alignment. And I'm getting that you're on the right path, or you're on the right track. The Knight of Rods to me is even further confirmation about the fitness goals. I feel like you're just going to be like pushing yourself really hard in February, but it's like nothing that you can't handle. So that's a message. You are being guided to push yourself in February, but don't push yourself too hard to the point of like exhaustion or to the point of burnout, because you are going to achieve the goal. Just don't push yourself too hard. But I do see that you are going to be pushing yourself to like new heights, to push yourself to break through some kind of boundary that maybe you've had when it comes to friends, relationships, career, something like that. I feel like you are pushing through some kind of barrier. You're breaking through something because you're pushing it. And I'm getting that you're like pushing it to the limit. I'm hearing that Corbin Blue song. Push it to the limit, limit. So yeah. You may also be dancing a lot in February. Or you may be going to like a dance class or a dance competition in February as well. Or you're just going to feel like dancing. Okay? That's what I have for you, Leo. Hopefully that made sense. Hopefully that helped you. Sending you love always. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. And we're going to move on to my Virgos. Happy early birthday. I saw that. It's my birthday, February 17th. Happy early birthday. Okay, we have done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. So let's do Virgo. Push it to the limit, limit, period. Okay, Virgo. I'm hearing Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer is also a Virgo. Some of you may really like Keke Palmer, or you just watched or listened to something with Keke Palmer in it. Okay. I'm eating grapes, by the way. That could also be a sign for some of you Virgos. Ooh. Laser focused on something, are we, Virgo? Or you're going to be for the rest of January. You're very focused on something. I'm getting that you're going to find the missing piece by the end of January. Some of you are like asking for an answer to something, or you're asking like why something, and you're going to get that answer by the end of January. Spirit's going to like put something in focus. Okay? And then we're seeing cutting ties. So you may be cutting ties with somebody right now, or you may be cutting ties with something. This card says it's okay to release things that no longer serve you or your purpose. Right, Virgo. It's okay to release things that no longer serve you or your purpose. I feel like you need to give yourself permission for something. I feel like for some of you, you're waiting for the universe to validate your feelings, or you're waiting for the universe to give you permission for something, but it's not going to happen until you validate yourself or until you give yourself permission. That's just what I'm getting. So Spirit is letting you know that it's okay to release things that no longer serve you or your purpose. It's okay to cut those people out. It's okay to ghost those people. It's okay to stop talking to those people. It's okay. This doesn't have to be about like cutting out people or cutting out something like that, but Spirit just needs you to know that you have permission from the spirit world, but you need to give yourself permission is what I'm getting. The permission needs to come from you is what I'm getting. I'm also seeing that for some of you, your tastes are going to be changing. Like your taste in food, or your taste in like men, or taste in women, or for some of you, you're going to be like experimenting and trying to like possibly form like thruples or date the opposite sex or something like that. I feel like the end of January and into February is a very like experimental time for some of you, Virgo. It doesn't have to be in like love, sex, whatever, but it's very like experimental. Spirit's asking you to kind of like experiment, to find out what it is that you do really like, to find out what really like meshes and fits well with Virgo. Okay, but I do feel like for some of you, you could be experimenting a little bit more. Maybe you're into science, maybe you're a scientist, a physician, a doctor, a spiritual healer of some sort for some of you. Okay, let's see, what's the rest of January look like for my Virgos? I'm also seeing that some of you sell candles, or you're going to be selling candles. I'm getting something about like luxury candles, or like a luxury brand. Maybe you already have one, or you're going to be starting one or something like that. I'm also hearing it's okay to be luxurious. It's okay to be wealthy. It's okay to be happy. Whatever it is that you want, Virgo, know that it's okay. Some of you may feel guilty because other people don't have it, or because you feel like you may not deserve it, or whatever reason you're coming up with in your head, but Spirit is saying it's okay. Whatever it is that you want it because you want it. You want it because it's a spiritual desire. You want it because your inner child wants it. So it's okay. You're allowed to have it, or something like that. All right, what does the rest of January look like for my Virgos? Ooh, we're seeing visualize. So the rest of January, Spirit really wants you to focus on your visualizations and to focus on meditation as well. First thing in the morning, instead of looking at the phone, which I'm sure most of you don't by now, but if you do, first thing in the morning, wake up and do some kind of meditation, do some kind of prayer that'll set you right for the day, and it will set your intentions for the day, and it will just help you feel more like calm and at peace. Because for some of you, I'm getting that you're on the phone too much, or like you open up the phone first thing when you get in the morning, first thing when you wake up in the morning, and that's like adding to your anxiety, it's adding to your stress, and it's like taking time away that you could be pouring into yourself, if that makes sense. But Spirit wants you to focus on visualizing for the rest of this month, and this card says everything you can imagine is real. It's a Pablo Picasso quote. Some of you may be fond of Pablo Picasso or art or painting or something like that, or makeup like myself. But this card says everything you can imagine is real. It's okay to have those things because everything you're imagining is real. I'm getting that for some of you, this has been happening for me, and I'm a Virgo sun, so I can share this with you. My affirmations and my visualizations have been manifesting in my everyday like real 3D life, right? And every time that something happens that makes me feel good, or that matches my vibration, or that aligns to these visualizations, I'm taking note of it. And I'm taking note of how I'm feeling, and I'm continuing to like affirm to myself in those moments that yes, everything is working out for me, that yes, this is a part of my manifestation, that yes, I am in alignment. And when you feel good, you do good, and you begin to attract more and more and more to you. So in the moments for the rest of this month and even into February, when you are starting to like see your manifestations come in, and you are starting to like feel like the thoughts that you're thinking are working, things like that, I really want you to take notice of it and take notice of how you're feeling, and use those feelings to help you manifest even more, and help you attract even more, and help you just feel even better, right? That's just what I'm getting, okay? So there's a big focus on visualization, meditation, breath work, etc. for the rest of this month. You're getting into alignment with your higher self. I'm hearing your higher self is calling, something like that. What does the rest of January look like for Virgo? Ooh, Queen of Swords. And the Ace of Swords. Virgo! Alright, Virgo. With the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords, I'm like, you're in this energy of, I said what I said and I meant it. That's what Spirit wants for you for the rest of January. Like, whatever you say is bond. Whatever you say is the truth. You're also very accurate, or something like that. Like, you're so accurate that it's scary. It's like spooky how good you are at reading the cards, or it's spooky how good you are with your words, or something like that. People like feel chills when they like talk to you, or when you give them the reading, or something like that is what I'm hearing. Or maybe you're going to be feeling some kind of like chills from the universe, where it's like confirmation of something for you. The sword is here though. So I'm getting that you're going to be receiving a lot of like information or downloads, or the answer that you need to something. I don't know what it is because it's specific to all of you. Spirit's not going to give me that answer, but Spirit will give you your answer. And it will be very specific to you is what I'm getting. You will get the answer to that question you've been asking. It's just the message that I'm hearing here. But some of you do need to put your foot down in a certain situation. You do need to be a little bit more like detached from a situation, and to know that it's okay to release things that are no longer serving you. That's what the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords confirms to me as a reader. It's that it is okay for you to remove yourself from situations and to cut out people, places, things, etc. that are no longer serving you. That's okay. And that's actually what you're being encouraged to do. And I feel like it also leads to more mental clarity, because I'm getting something about like, when you clean your house, or when you clean something, you immediately feel better because it like unbogs or unclogs your mind. Because something is just clutter is what I'm getting. But once you clean it up and you make space and it's all clean, there's a lot more clarity is what I'm getting. So that could be a message for some of you. You do just need to clean something up and you'll receive the answer that you're looking for. But that could be metaphorically speaking as well. Cleaning will lead to more information, or cleaning something out will lead to clarity. But I see you having like a clear mind for the first time all month or something like that. And it may be because of the meditations and the visualizations that you're doing. I'm getting there's not a lot of like outside noise or distractions. or Spirit doesn't want you to listen to all the outside noise and the distractions, to keep doing what you're doing because you are the truth and because people will listen to you and listen to the truth. I'm hearing you've got the goods, Virgo. You've got what they need. You've got what the community needs, what the people need, what a specific person needs or something like that, right? You have patience. Wow. And then your manifestation. It says something you have. Sorry, I got a low battery notification. I didn't think I was going to be live this long, so we're going to have to plug the phone in, but that's okay. Manifestation, something you have been manifesting is on its way to you in the month of February, and I have been channeling for Virgos that February is a really good month for Virgos. It's like, the channeled song that I got for you for February is Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish, and that song isn't like super happy, but it's the words. I got everything I wanted. That's what you need to like take away from this, is that you're going to get something that you've wanted, or you're going to get everything that you've wanted and been manifesting in February because you've been patient and because you've learned patience. Some of you, I'm hearing, don't worry about Valentine's Day. Do not stress yourself out about Valentine's Day. Don't get into this whole like Valentine's Day holiday thing. Don't let that like affect your mood or affect your mindset. It's not real, okay? I mean, it is, but it isn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're single, I just don't want you to get down because you're single, or because you're not going on a Valentine's Day date, or because you don't have a Valentine. Like, first of all, it's just not that deep. But secondly, like, some of these people are not really happy in the connections that they're in. And Virgo, I know you. Like, I know Virgo pretty well at this point. And Virgo, you want to be with someone who is real, who is genuine, who is authentic, who makes you feel good, right? You don't want just any old relationship, and that's why you're still single. And there's nothing wrong with that, because you're waiting for the right one, or the right thing, etc. Okay, but I just heard that specifically, like, don't stress yourself out about Valentine's Day. If you want to, you probably should. Take yourself out on a nice little date. Buy yourself some flowers. Do like a nice little self-care routine at home with a mask, with a glass of wine, with a foot mask or whatever, a bubble bath, etc. Take yourself out for dinner. Take yourself out to the movies. Like, treat Virgo the way you would expect somebody else to treat you in love. And you'll have a really good Valentine's Day. Okay. What does February look like, though, for my Virgos? This one? Ooh, and this one. A peaceful resolution. And you're no longer going to have to deal with envy and the evil eye. I'm hearing your spirit team or your ancestors have handled it, or your spirit team or your ancestors are handling it, because you see this envy card is in the reverse. And Spirit's saying you can take a break. You can chill if you want to. You can just read a book if you want to. You can relax and take a bubble bath if you want to. This card literally says relax, rest, and trust the process and your guides, because we saw the manifestation card, which is saying that all of your manifestations are coming in. So really all you have to do is just like take a break, relax, rest, chill. And don't even worry about this envy, because it's in the reverse. Your ancestors are handling that. Your ancestors have got it. If anybody's sending you evil eye, your ancestors have got it. You don't have to do anything. Period. We are seeing breakup as well, which showed up in the Gemini reading. And Gemini is also ruled by Mercury, so you may also have Gemini placements or need to check out the Gemini reading too. But you may be breaking up with somebody, or you may be breaking up with something as well. I feel like, again, this is you doing this because you're prioritizing your peace. I don't feel like anybody's breaking up with you, Virgo, and that was also the message in the Gemini reading, so I'm not telling you that somebody is breaking up with you. I feel like you're breaking up with something or someone to preserve your peace. And that's okay. Like, I need you to know that that is okay. It's okay to preserve your peace. It's okay to choose yourself. It's okay to put yourself first. It's okay to relax, right? Peace and tranquility are on their way to you in February. So February is a very peaceful month, and I'm getting something about a peaceful resolution or an answer that like gives you peace. You're going to have that, okay? Let's see what the tarot says though for Virgo. Oh, the Queen of Swords again in February. I'm hearing you're on a streak, or you're on a roll. Once you start, you can't stop, or something like that. So you may be starting something new in February, like a new hobby, a new creative interest. For myself, I feel like I'll probably be making like new types of content or something like that. And it's just going to be so exciting that we're going to get like so wrapped up into it, and it's just going to become like a streak. is what I'm getting. You're going to be very consistent in February is what I'm getting. And I'm also getting that you practice what you preach. And I think that that's why people are really interested in you in February, or that's why like a group of people or a community is really interested in you, because not only are you very accurate and honest, you also like practice what you preach. And you don't tell somebody something that you wouldn't do for yourself or something like that. I feel like you're going to be giving really good advice in the month of February, and Virgos are known for giving really good advice, but I feel like you're very wise in the month of February. I feel like your higher self is kind of just like coming down and like speaking through you in the month of February. Like you're in alignment to your higher self and you're at peace and you're very intelligent and you're very detached, but not in like a cold, unapproachable way. You're just detached from the outcome. You're detached from the situation. You're detached because you're prioritizing your own peace and you're trusting the universe and you're having patience for all of your manifestations to come in. That is a beautiful reading for you, Virgo. That is where I'm going to leave Virgo. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for being here. I love you, Virgos. Let's move on to Libra. Libra. You're welcome. I hope you have a wonderful rest of January and a wonderful February. Let's get a new incense. I think I can do the Libra reading without the charger, but Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, I'm going to have to get the charger out. I thought these were going to be quick readings, but apparently not, and that's okay. That's all right. I do still want to go for a walk tonight though, so like we're going to get through these and then I'm going to go for a walk. The sun might be down, but it's okay. Thank you for still keeping track of what all we've done. I appreciate you. If anybody misses the little comment that's popping up, we have done Aries, we have done Taurus, we have done Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. We are now on Libra. Feel free to listen to whatever placement you want: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Saturn, Juno, etc. And if you miss anything or you want to rewatch, I will be posting the live on my YouTube channel either tonight or tomorrow. So check out the YouTube channel. Information is in my bio. Let's move on to Libra. I'm hearing Tracy. Someone's name could be Tracy. I'm also hearing fast car. Somebody might drive a fast car or somebody might be getting a fast car. I'm hearing that song by Tracy Chapman. I Got a Fast Car. I think it's Tracy Chapman. I could be wrong. You could be connected to somebody who drives a fast car or somebody who really likes cars. Alright, what does Libra need to know for the rest of January, please? I'm also getting something about seashells. Maybe you live by the beach or you just recently picked up like a seashell or a sand dollar or something like that. I'm getting something about jewelry too. You're getting new jewelry or you just recently did get new jewelry. I'm seeing an Amazon package being delivered to someone's house today, whenever you're listening to this. For Libra. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, very interesting. You're getting passion for the rest of this month. So there is going to be something that's like, excuse me, I didn't mean to kick you, but there is going to be something that's like lighting a fire up from underneath of you is what I'm getting. You're going to be passionate about something again, or you're going to be passionate about something is what I'm getting. There's like motivation, inspiration, and a lot of passion that I'm seeing for Libra for the rest of January, okay? Also, Aries pulled this card, so you could be dealing with an Aries, or you may be hooking up with an Aries, or there's a potential for that for the rest of this month. Okay, you and the Aries are really hitting it off. There's like a lot of like physical touch, sensual feelings, passionate energy here. I feel like this Aries really likes you. But there is something about this person who you're connected to or will be connecting to that they like to be a little bit more dominant is what I'm getting. And I don't know why this is what we're channeling, but this is what we're channeling. They like it when you're a little bit more quiet is what I'm getting. They like to be a little bit more in charge, a little bit more dominant is what I'm getting. Somebody's very passionate. I'm getting that this could be lust though, so be careful. This person could also be a Capricorn. They may be after one thing is what I'm getting, and you know what I mean. If they're only after one thing, then what can it be, right? For some of you though, there's like a secret admirer or like a silent passion here. Okay, if it's not about like a love or romantic relationship, this could be something where like you've been quiet about like your passions. Like for instance, say you're working a regular 9 to 5 job, but you've always wanted to be a singer. You've always wanted to be like a dancer. You've always wanted to be like Beyonce, I don't know, a performer. You have this silent passion that you're not telling anybody about. And I feel like you're going to be talking about it a little bit more, or you're going to be like re-inspired by that passion the rest of January or something like that. Whatever you've been keeping quiet about, I feel like is coming up within you, but it's like a good thing. It's not because you're being forced into silence. It's not because you're being forced to speak up on something. It's because it's just like, you don't want to be quiet about it anymore. You're like so excited about it. You're so happy about it. You can see that things are like manifesting from it, and you want to talk about it. You want to share it with the world, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I heard this thing from someone on TikTok, and it was like, sometimes you don't want to share what you're manifesting or what you're desiring with other people because they don't always have the best interests for you. But also, if you don't share with other people what you want, how can they help you achieve it, right? So some of you may be vision boarding, or you may have just done a vision board or a Pinterest board or something like that. But I'm seeing that for some of you, you're going to be like sharing these visions, these goals, these dreams, these manifestations with other people so that they can help you manifest them for you, is kind of what I'm getting. Okay. This silence card says silence is not empty, it is full of answers. So if somebody has been like quiet, like real quiet, there's your answer. If somebody hasn't been speaking to you, there's your answer. If there's been no communication or no contact, there's your answer. Let's see what's manifesting for the rest of January for my Libras. Ooh, we're seeing the King of Cups. I feel like somebody is going to be coming forward here with like a lot of passion for you, Libra. This King of Cups is a Scorpio energy, so you could also have Scorpio in your chart or be dealing with a Scorpio. But I feel like this is somebody who's just like obsessed with you in the best way. I feel like at first it seems like lust, but then it kind of turns into like more emotional. It becomes more like emotional, more honest, more genuine over time. But at first it may be a little bit scary, or at first it may start out as something very lustful, very physical. I'm getting something about this person. They communicate with you, but not through words, if that makes sense. I don't know, that's very bizarre. Just because I don't understand it. I don't understand what I'm channeling, but I'm getting that for some of you, that this person maybe communicates with their hands. Maybe someone's deaf and uses sign language. Not for everybody, but I am kind of getting that. I'm just getting that somebody can communicate with you without using actual words. Maybe it's like a look or something telepathic or like a body movement, and you can like tell what they're saying or something like that. Or this is you with them. Okay, but somebody here is very passionate about you, and it looks like it could be turning into something more than just lust. And we're seeing the 5 of Wands, and I feel like you have multiple options, and you need to know that. You have multiple options. With the 5 of Wands and the High Priestess, you already know that you have multiple options. So if this one slips up, that's okay. You have more people or something like that. Very interesting. Let's move on to February and see what February is bringing in for you, Libra. Some of you may be social media people, or you may be meeting somebody on social media, or you may be becoming more active on social media in February. Maybe that's your passion, or maybe you're going to start showing your passion off on social media. Maybe the people around you don't really understand. Maybe your family, friends, people in your little world currently don't understand your passions, don't really like see the vision, see the passion like you do. But maybe someone on social media does, or maybe a group of people on social media does. I was channeling that the other day, that there's a community or a niche for everybody. Nothing is too like weird. There's a community or a niche for everybody, or for everything. So if you've been worried about like, I don't know, people not accepting you for what you're passionate about, I feel like social media will. Or people on the internet will, because you're going to find people who are also passionate about that same thing. And for some of you, it's very specific. It's very like, it's a very like niche situation is what I'm getting. It's very specific, and so you'll be attracting people who are also very passionate about that same thing. Okay. What does Libra need to know? Thank you, we'll take this one. It says cutting ties. You may be cutting ties with a Virgo in February, or you may just be cutting ties with someone or something in February. This seems to be coming up as a theme for the collective, which makes sense because we are still in Aquarius season into February 18th, and Aquarius season can have us cutting ties with situations, people, places, and things that are no longer serving us or our purpose. So this message also is to let you know, Libra, that it is okay to cut ties with people. It is okay to release things that no longer serve you or your purpose. Some of you may have just done a cord cutting ritual, or you may be doing some kind of cord cutting in February, and it's going to work, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. A lot of like cutting things out, cutting back on things as well. Some of you may be like cutting out something from your diet, or cutting out something, some kind of like substance, or cutting back on something like sugar or coffee. Maybe you're cutting back on it in the month of February, or maybe you're cutting ties with it altogether. You're like, I'm done. I'm done smoking. I'm done drinking. I'm done with sugar. I'm done with coffee. I don't know. It'll be different for all of you, but I feel like that's going to be really good for you in February. And I feel like it's good for you because you came to this decision. It's not somebody else telling you that you need to do this. It's you doing this for yourself, right? The Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be single in February, okay? But I do feel like some of you are going to be meeting some new people in February, some new friends. I'm getting something about a new coworker specifically for someone. There's going to be like a new coworker and you guys are going to hit it off or something like that, okay? But I feel like in February you guys are going to be like speaking to yourself better, being kinder to self, and I also feel like you may be taking yourself out on dates, buying yourself nice things, treating yourself like you are the Empress. Regardless of your gender, the Empress is a Libra card. And I feel like you're going to be treating yourself the way that you deserve to be treated. And you're making room for yourself. And you're cutting ties with things that no longer serve you in the month of February. And you're being very honest, is what I'm getting as well. I'm getting that you're going to be very honest with your feelings, or honest with what you are feeling. If something upsets you, you're going to speak on it. If something makes you really happy, you're going to share it. So on and so forth. I just see you being very honest with yourself. And I'm seeing that you're making a lot of like self-improvements in the month of February. I'm seeing that your skin is glowing. Maybe you're doing some more skincare. Okay, but you're glowing, you're radiating or something like that in the month of February. I just feel like you're going to be taking really good care of yourself. Possibly taking yourself out on dates, things like that. Okay? That is what I have for you, Libra. Hope that it helped. Let's move on to Scorpio. We still have 15%, so I should be able to get through the Scorpio reading too. Some of you Scorpios, though, could be born on the 15th. Or the number 15 is significant for some reason, since I saw that. I'm also seeing 14 right now, so 14 or 15 could be significant numbers for you, Scorpio. Maybe you're born on that date. Alright, though. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Sagittarius, I just heard. Or you have a Capricorn or a Sagittarius in your family. Okay. Let's see. Scorpio gang, what is up? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Saturn, whatever placement you want to listen to. Let's tap in for the month of January. The rest of January for my Scorpios. What does Scorpio need to know for the rest of January? I'm hearing something about leg day or leg workouts. You may be working out your legs more, or there's a leg day coming up for you, something like that. Or maybe your legs have just been feeling some type of way. I don't know, I'm feeling something about legs. I don't know what that means. You might have a tattoo on your leg, or you might be like healing a leg or something like that. Okay. What is okay, thank you. This is a lot. I'm hearing there's more to come, or there's more where that came from, something like that for the rest of January. So for the rest of January, you are seeing confidence. So there's a focus for you on confidence, being confident, letting your inner child just like shine and have fun and be fearless. Self-acceptance, self-confidence is something that some of you may be working on, or it's something that you're just going to be feeling the rest of this month. We're also seeing that luck is on your side, which is very good. We love to see that. Luck is on your side, which I think that another sign got as well, possibly Taurus, but I could be wrong. But luck is on your side for the rest of this month. And then we're seeing peace, which says peace and tranquility are on their way to you. And we're also seeing a blast from the past. So it does look like someone from your past is going to try to come back into your life or reach out to you by the end of this month, or possibly February, since we are tapping into like January, February energy. All right, but I will clarify and we will see what Spirit wants to talk about with this for you. Let's see. What is this confidence energy, please, for Scorpio? I'm getting something about buying new clothes. You may have just recently bought yourself new clothes, or you may be buying yourself new clothes or trying on new clothes, or like changing up your appearance, especially when it comes to like clothes and or fashion. Okay. You may be experimenting with different colors, with different shapes, with different sizes or something like that, and it's making you confident. Okay. So some of you are going to be like going to a fitting room or something like that and trying on clothes or buying clothes, and it's like everything fits, everything makes you look good, everything makes you feel confident or something like that. Love that for you. Okay, we are seeing the Two of Pentacles, which talks about juggling. It talks about things being imbalanced. So I feel like things are coming back into balance, especially when it comes to like self-confidence, self-worth, confidence in general. You should be confident in yourself, Scorpio, is what I'm hearing. Spirit saying you should be confident in yourself, confident in your gifts, confident in your abilities. Confident. Use an affirmation for yourself like, I am confident. First thing when you wake up in the morning, or go in the mirror and tell yourself, I am confident. It's okay to be confident. You're not cocky or arrogant. There's a difference between confidence and cocky arrogance, right? You are confident, and Spirit's saying it's okay to be confident. We're also seeing luck being clarified by strength and the Two of Swords. So the number 22 is coming through here as well. That could be significant as well. I'm getting a lot of numbers. Some of you may have just changed your phone number, or you may be getting a new phone number because of this blast from the past, but it doesn't have to be that. Or somebody from a different number is going to be reaching out to you and it's the blast from the past. Interesting. Somebody may have changed their phone number. A Leo, perhaps? Okay. But luck is definitely on your side. Especially when it comes to like your appearance. I feel like you're just going to have a day really soon where you wake up and you're like, wow, I'm so lucky, I'm so gorgeous, I'm so handsome, I'm so confident. And it's like, I love that for you. Like truly, I love that for you, because it's just like real, genuine confidence. But it's like, maybe you've been working on this. Maybe you've been like trying to speak to yourself a little bit better, or you've been scripting about it or something like that. And you're starting to see the results. Okay. I'm also hearing fortune favors the brave. Alright. What's the peace card here for Scorpio? Ah, the Nine of Swords. I'm hearing carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when we are done or something like that. And the peace card and the Nine of Swords. So similarly to Virgo, you are going to be getting some kind of answer that like sets you free, or some kind of information that sets you free. Something that like gives you peace of mind and clarity where you didn't have that before. Because some of you have been like anxious or worried or stressed out about something, perhaps like medical. For some of you, I'm getting that you've been stressed out about something medically, and you're going to get an answer from a physician or a doctor or a healer or something like that. You're going to get an answer that puts your mind at ease, or you're going to get some kind of remedy that helps you to heal this situation or heal this mindset or something like that. But overall, there is peace where there once was anxiety, especially in the month of February, okay? And now let's clarify the blast from the past. Who is it? What is it? What's going on? What's going on? I'm hearing cell phone. So this person's going to text you or call you or something like that. I'm seeing somebody has been like writing out text messages and not sending them. or like writing out emails and not sending them. Someone's been like typing and then they get to like a few sentences or they get to the end of it and they're like, no, I'm not going to send it. So they just delete it or erase it. Could be a Taurus, King of Pentacles. So this blast from the past could be a Taurus coming back into your life. Okay, this could be a friend or a family member. It doesn't have to be love, romantic related, okay? This card says nostalgia, rekindling an old relationship or friendship. So you may be rekindling an old friendship with a Taurus. All right, let's see, anything else? I'm hearing Christy or Chrissy. I was also hearing Joe, so that could be significant. Oh wow, 10 of Swords. So I'm getting that maybe at one point this person hurt you, or this person may have betrayed you or lied to you. They stabbed you in the back. But I'm getting that that is over now. I'm getting that they're different now. Maybe you haven't spoken to them in a few years or something like that, but they're different now. Yeah, the Two of Wands. I'm getting that they've learned from their mistakes, that they have like, they've chosen to start over. They've like found themselves. They may like, I'm getting that for some of you, this person's going to come back into your life and they're like a completely different person. It's just like, wow, how did you change so much in the time that we weren't talking? Because now they're like into spirituality, or they're into God, religion, or something like that, where they're just like, they've like found themselves and they're no longer like a cheater. They're no longer like a manipulator. They're no longer like narcissistic is what I'm getting. They've like really healed themselves. And I don't think it was so that they could come back into your life. I think it was because they knew that they needed to be better. They made the decision to get better. They made the decision to be better. So now it's your decision on whether you want to allow this person back into your life or not. You have free will and you don't have to accept this person back into your life. But I do see that there is going to be somebody here from your past who has changed, who is not looking to hurt you or to betray you, but they know that the ball is in your court. And I'm seeing 222. So that could be significant as well. All right. I'm just going to leave that for you, Scorpio. That was like all January and February in one little reading. I don't know why Spirit wanted to do it that way, but that is what I have for you. I hope that it helped. Sending you love. Let's move on to Sagittarius. I might be able to get to the Sagittarius reading too without the charger. So let's try. All right, Sagittarius. I'm hearing keep your crystals on you. Carry that crystal on you. Some of you just recently purchased a crystal, or you have a crystal that you're supposed to be wearing, or you're supposed to be keeping on your person. Either in your purse, in your pocket, on your necklace, on your jewelry. For some of you, I'm getting specifically that it's black obsidian, or it's a black crystal, possibly black tourmaline, to help you with like protecting yourself from negative energies. For some of you, it's a rose quartz or a carnelian, because you're manifesting love, confidence, something like that. Spirit is saying you need to make sure that you're keeping that crystal on you. Okay, so just what I'm getting. But let's see what else here. So that could be significant for some of you. You may also be on 10% battery, or you could be born on the 10th, or you're seeing 10-10. I'm also getting that some of you could be born on the 25th or the 26th. Let's see though, for Sagittarius, what does Sagittarius need to know for the rest of January? Hi Gaia the Toiler, or the Toller. Ooh, spring. Okay. Something is like sprung. Oh my god, and peace. I'm hearing Flowers by Miley Cyrus. Okay, so maybe you're listening to that song a lot right now, or you're going to be listening to that song a lot for the rest of January. But I feel like for the rest of January, your focus is spring. You're like, I'm hearing that you're like a few steps ahead of the game, or you're a few steps ahead of something. Okay, so you can like relax and chill until spring gets here, because something that you've been manifesting or something that you're working on is coming in spring. And I'm getting something about March. March is when you're going to like have that opportunity, or March is when things are going to like really bloom and blossom for you, take shape, take form. But I feel like you're already like 2 or 3 steps ahead. Like you already have something planned for the future. You already like have something figured out. Yeah. You could be buying yourself flowers too. I'm also seeing that hummingbirds could be significant. And then you're also pulling peace. So peace and tranquility are on the way to you. So you may be getting some kind of like opportunity to like chill, relax, rest. Okay. I'm hearing to remember that it's a marathon, not a sprint, which we talked about in the collective reading as well. When it comes to like your New Year's goals, when it comes to your manifestations, it's like it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. Some of you, it's going to take 6 months to manifest these things. Some of you, it's going to take 2 years to manifest these things. But basically, Spirit is saying that it's not a sprint and it's not about instant gratification. So you may not receive something that you wanted within 30 days of you thinking about it, manifesting it, etc. But that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen for you. I do see significance around spring. So spring is going to be really good for you this year, Sag, and I love to see it. It also may be like warming up around you wherever you are. You may be getting some like warmer weather and being able to like go outside and like hang out outside or do some more things outside in nature or just like outside in general. Okay. Ooh, what is this nonsense? Right. Okay, so Sag, I gotta tell you the truth here. Okay. I'm hearing first it'll piss you off, but then it'll set you free. This is the truth. Some of you may really like Rihanna, or you may be dealing with a Pisces. Okay, specifically somebody who's born in March, because I keep tapping into March energy for some reason. All right, but somebody is lying, somebody is cheating, or somebody is a cheater. And I'm hearing once a cheater, always a cheater. And I hate to be the one to deliver this message to you, but I have to because it's what I see. The Seven of Swords talks about somebody cheating. It talks about somebody lying. It talks about somebody sabotaging, things like that. And now we're seeing the Nine of Swords. It's creating a lot of doubt. It's creating a lot of worry. It's creating a lot of like insecurity and anxiety for you, Sagittarius. But it's really this person doing it. And I feel like some of you just don't want to believe that this person is like who they are. But I feel like this person has shown their true colors to you, or they will. Whoever this is, they're a liar, they're a manipulator, they're a cheater is what I'm getting. And then the Four of Cups here. This could be somebody who's like trying to come back into your life and you're trying to see like, can we make this work? The answer is no. You're being guided to reject them with the Four of Cups because it's like same shit, different day. And like I said, a cheater, once a cheater, always a cheater. And if they cheat on you, if they cheat with you, they will cheat on you. That's what I'm hearing. And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. So some of you are removing a cheater from your life, or you're getting the truth about a cheater. But the Ace of Swords is the truth. And like I said, the truth will set you free. You're going to find a lot of peace and tranquility once you break up with this person, or once you just like stop giving this person any time and energy, because they are a cheater. They are a manipulator. They are lying. They are cheating. Especially if they're saying something about, oh, she's just a friend. Or, oh, I had to work late. You know, the basic ass excuses. They're giving you basic ass excuses. I can hear it. And you already know that they're lying to you. So I just confirmed that for you. And I am so sorry that we had to do this here. But we did. And I love you so much. So you are being guided to reject that person, to cut that person out of your life, and to trust yourself. This anxiety and this fear is not yours. It's theirs. They're anxious. They're scared because they're cheating, because they're lying. You know what I'm saying? So of course they're going to project their fear and their anxiety onto you, because they don't want to admit to themselves or admit to anybody else around them that they're a cheater, that they're a liar, that they're a manipulator, right? Okay, so that looks like that's playing out the rest of January. Let's tap into your February energy. I hope it's a lot better than whatever that is. Spirit, okay, thank you. You may be making a new friend in February, specifically a Virgo, or somebody who's like very much like you is what I'm getting. They may have like a similar hair texture or hairstyle to you, or skin color or something like that to you. I feel like some of you have been manifesting friends, or manifesting like a companion or something like that, and you're going to get that in February, okay? It may be a Virgo specifically. You may also be like having a really nice conversation with a Virgo, or an elder, or a teacher, or something like that. And this person's going to give you some really good advice or some really good information, and you're going to like implement it almost immediately or something like that. So I do feel like some of you are going to be talking to somebody a little older than you, and they're going to be giving you some kind of advice in February. That's important. All right, what does February look like for my Sag? sneak peek for Sagittarius in February. Ooh, okay, period. You better set this one free currently, because you're calling in a divine masculine energy, but also I feel like you're going to be stepping into your own divine masculine energy. The color blue is going to be really significant for you in February, I'm seeing. Okay, the blue color usually talks about like the throat chakra, okay? I'm getting it's a very healing masculine energy coming into your life here. This could be like a friend or a family member here, like I said, and this person is exuding like divine masculine energy, which means that they will help you to heal through whatever it is that you're going through, or they'll help you with like just talking and listening, and being around this person is going to make you feel at ease, and it's going to bring peace into your life, okay? So the current person that you're with, or the current person that we've been tapping into, it feels like they are a karmic, and you've learned that lesson, or you are learning that lesson right now, and then in February you're like setting that all free, and you're getting closer to yourself, but you're also getting closer to like family and friends. I feel like you're going to have time for people again, or you're going to have time for something again, because for some of you, your time was like all caught up in a person or all caught up in something else that wasn't serving you, but you are releasing that, is what I'm getting. Or you're just rejecting it, and it's opening up space for like real divine masculine energy, real family, soul family, actual peace. Right? Peace of mind, tranquility, all of that is happening for you in February, and it looks like there's a big focus on family. This card also does say that there's a new family member coming in, okay, or there's some kind of family gathering or family event in the month of February to look forward to. Somebody in your family may be getting pregnant or maybe giving birth. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is somebody in your family who's like giving birth or getting married or something like that, and it brings in a new family member into your life, okay? But you will be at peace in the month of February. You will find peace in the month of February, okay? Yeah, we're seeing the Emperor. Because whoever you're with currently is not an Emperor, is not a divine masculine, and Spirit is just like hammering this home. But I'm getting that for some of you who are like mid-20s or older, your divine masculine is waiting for you to tie up things with whoever this is, whether you know this person or not. This could be an Aries that you're connecting to, a new Aries or something like that, but what I'm getting is this person has eyes on you or something like that, or just spiritually your divine masculine's like, you're not with the right person, you're supposed to be with me, something like that. So I feel like you're ending some kind of karmic contract, and you're going to be entering something more high vibrational. Maybe not immediately in February, but that's like what's playing out, is what I'm seeing. You're calling in soul tribe, you're calling in family. Okay, some of you will be meeting your divine masculine in the month of February. Wow. I'm also seeing that for some of you, you may be starting your own business in February, or you may be taking more of like a, what is the word? So you may either be starting your own business in February, or you may already have like a business going and you're going to be more active within the business in the month of February, because I'm hearing if you want something done right, do it yourself. That's a message for you in February. If you want something done right, do it yourself, Sag. Okay. So you may be taking a more active role or an active approach in your business or in your community or something like that, or in your family. I'm getting like you're going to be the one that they call on, or you're going to be the one like calling the shots, signing the papers, answering the questions or something like that. I'm also getting something very random about like a red carpet. Maybe you have a red carpet in your house, or like a red rug, but I'm getting like a red carpet or like an interview. So you may be interviewing somebody in February, or you may be like walking or taking pictures on a red carpet or getting interviewed in February for some of you. Somebody may ask you about this relationship, and I'm getting that you're going to like, I don't know, it's up to you. I'm getting that for some of you, you're going to like keep this from people, and for some of you, you're going to like expose it and put this person on blast, and more power to you. It's your life. You do whatever you want, whatever you feel called to do. But I do feel like some people, family specifically, or this interviewer or something like that, is going to be asking you about your relationship and like pushing and prodding to get information because they want the tea, or they want something juicy, or they want something gossipy, especially if it has to do with like television or the internet, because drama and gossip sells. So they're going to absolutely try to push and pull and prod as much as possible out of you just to see what you'll say on camera or in the microphone, so that they can possibly like get more views for themselves, is what I'm getting. So keep that in mind. I know that's not for everybody, but that was just really random and really bizarre. Okay, is there any other messages here for Sagittarius for February? Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. This is truly a blessing in disguise. Like, this whole situation with whoever this was, or whoever this is, that we are removing ourselves from, that we're finding out that they cheated, lied, whatever, it's honestly perfect timing that you find out now. It's perfect timing that you end things now, because once you leave that person and once you like remove that situation from your life, you will feel so much peace. You will attract so many manifestations to yourself. I'm getting that for some of you, your manifestations have been blocked, or your manifestations have been delayed because of the people that you've been around, or because of the relationship. I'm just being honest because that's what I'm channeling. But as soon as you make peace with that situation, or as soon as you move on from that situation, in starts flowing all of the actual manifestations. Like, in starts flowing the career advancements, in starts flowing the finances, the resources, the actual love, the friends, the family, etc. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you. It also looks like for some of you, you may be getting a raise or a promotion in the month of February, and that is always a nice thing. It looks like there is more money, or an opportunity to make more money, or some kind of like new door being opened for you financially in the month of February. And it may be your own personal business. You may be going into business for yourself in February, and it's going to be very successful. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope that it helped you. Sending you love always. Take care of your beautiful self, stay hydrated, and let's move on. But I am first going to grab the charger, and I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. So please, everybody, communicate with yourselves, keep each other company, and I'll be back to finish Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces momentarily. I'm sorry, I have to move the table. Okay, we're plugged in and charging. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I will be right back. Okay, hi, we're back. Oh my god, thank you for saying you love it here, Sandra. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you, honey. Okay. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. So I have like a really small cord for charging. So I have to like move you super close to my bed. It is what it is. Okay. I'm also going to put on this Milani lip oil. This is the Fruit Fetish 130 in Raspberry Peach. I got it because the girl at Ulta suggested it, and she claimed that it was a dupe for the Dior lip oil. If you've never used the Dior lip oil, it's like $39 because it's Dior, and it's really good. Like, I'll be honest with you, the Dior lip oil is really nice. Do I think it's worth $39? No, but it is extremely hydrating, and it has like the prettiest like shiny reflect to it. This is similar for a fraction of the price, but it is not a dupe. It is not a spot-on dupe, but it is nice. If you want a nice lip oil and you don't want to spend $39 on the Dior one, I don't blame you. This one is by Milani. And they have like 4 colors, I think. I think they have like an orange one, this like raspberry one. They have a pink one and something like that. These are nice though, and I think they're like under 15. They might be like 10 or 13 or something like that, but these are nice, just not a dupe for the Dior lip oils. Okay, let's move on to Capricorn. I also love Milani. Happy birthday to anybody celebrating. All right, so we're on Capricorn, period. Okay. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Sugar Bear 273. Oh, going to Ulta today. Love that for you, Dr. Bombay. Okay, Capricorn. Well, I'm happy I told you, Crystal Kelly music. Cap Rising counts, period. Happy belated birthday to your birthday on the 2nd, I think you said. Hi, Beth. Hello. It's 444. Perfect timing. Love this. Love it. Look at you manifesting me getting sponsored in 2023. That is so sweet of you. I want to let you guys know before we tap into the Capricorn energy, for any of you who are listening to me, who are like fans of me, who love me, in the future, if I ever do accept sponsorships, it will be a sponsorship that with a product or with a brand that I truly believe in and that I use and that I like and that I would absolutely recommend to you. I will not accept money just to support a product or just to push a product. And I know that it's easy for someone to just come on here and say that, but with what's going on in the world right now, especially with like online influencers and sponsorships and partnerships, I just wanted to make that very clear to you that I have had a bunch of brands reach out to me over the past couple of years, and I don't think you've ever seen a single sponsored post or partnered post on my content because I don't accept them, because they either pay way too little, and it's not about like how much money I make, it's about the fact that brands will use micro influencers to push products and make millions of dollars off of those products, but not be willing to pay the influencer any sort of money or compensate them at all fairly. So I turned those down. And I also turned down a bunch of them that just didn't resonate with my content or resonate with my audience. So I just want you to know that in the future, if any sponsorships do come out of my content, it'll be something that I truly believe in and that I'm recommending to you 100% because I use it and I love it. Just wanted to make that very clear. Just wanted to point that out, okay? Just wanted to talk about it. But let's move on to Capricorn now, finally. Some of you Capricorns might be getting sponsored in 2023 too. Maybe for makeup, maybe for your art, maybe for clothing, for fashion. I'm hearing something about an Instagram baddie or an Instagram model for some of you. Okay. But yeah, let's move on to Capricorn now. What am I munching on? I have a bowl of fruit here that's like almost gone now. Raspberries, blueberries, grapes, and blackberries. That was my little snack for my work session. Okay, let's tap into Capricorn energy now, finally. Thank you. And whoever said I am incredibly beautiful, you are also incredibly beautiful.
Perfect timing. Thanks for coming through. Thank you for saying you love my makeup. You are also magic, and we do love a healthy snack. I'm trying my very best to stay on the health grind. Okay, Capricorn though, let's see. What does Capricorn need to know for the rest of January? Please, Spirit, come through. What does Capricorn need to know? Oh, you're also pulling the focus card, which we saw for Virgo, and we're seeing the take a break card, which we also saw for Virgo. So you may also have Virgo in your chart, or some of you have a little Virgo baby at home. I know you do. All right. Or you may also have Virgo in your chart or dealing with a Virgo, something like that. But the rest of this January is going to require you to focus on taking a break and taking a break with friends. So some of you may be having like late night phone calls with friends or late night FaceTimes with friends to wrap up January or something like that. Maybe you're going out this weekend with friends and you're gonna get to like relax, go to brunch, have nice talk, have nice drinks, have good food, just kind of like chill and relax. I feel like that's the focus for you right now. And I did a reading for Capricorn on my YouTube channel recently where it was like R&R, rest and relaxation, rest and rejuvenation. That's your focus for the rest of January, is to focus on resting and rejuvenating and recharging and relaxing. There's nothing else you need to be doing, or there's nowhere else you need to be. Maybe you have deadlines, or maybe you're just like putting a lot of pressure on yourself. I know how Capricorns can be, right? You're very hardworking and you're very always like a lot of pressure, right? But Spirit is saying that it's okay to take a break sometimes. It's okay to relax and rejuvenate sometimes. You deserve that too. So take a break if you need to. Relax, rest, and trust the process and your guides. I also see that some of you are going to be making new friends as well. Very nice. I feel like it's a really good time for the collective in general to be meeting new people, making new friends, connecting with like-minded spirits, like-minded individuals. And I really appreciate that. Really like that. Okay. Let's see what the rest of January looks like for my Capricorns in the tarot. What's this focus? What's the focus here? You may also be doing some kind of photo shoot or taking more pictures of yourself, feeling more like confident in yourself. Naturally confident too. There's like something about natural beauty or being naturally attractive, whether you're male, female, non-binary, trans, etc. You have this like, you're going to start feeling more like naturally beautiful is what I'm getting. All right, what's the focus here for Capricorn for the rest of January? Ooh, the Page of Pentacles. I'm hearing that song, the lyrics are like, I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. So maybe you're focused on the money. You're focused on the pentacles. You're focused on making something grow. Okay. Yeah, maybe you're just focused on making money right now and Spirit's saying, take a break, the money's coming, or take a break, the money will manifest, or something like that. Or maybe you're just really focused on a specific manifestation and Spirit's asking you to take a break from focusing on like only that or something like that. I'm getting like some of you are laser focused on something and Spirit is asking you to like spread your focus to other places or to other things. Like give more attention to other things in your life than just this one specific thing. Because for some of you, I feel like it's like the only thing you're focused on and there's not enough room for other things to manifest in your life too, if that makes any sense, okay? Some of you may be getting a new camera or a new lens for a camera. I'm also seeing that some of you are going to be starting YouTube, or you're being told to start YouTube or TikTok or your Instagram, whichever one you don't have, whichever one you don't post on regularly for some of you. For others of you, you like don't post and you're being told to post now because this will help you make more money or this will lead you to your manifestations or something like that. Because you can like start your business online, because you can network online or something like that. I feel like for some of you, Spirit's telling you it's time to start that YouTube channel. But I feel like you already knew that. I'm just confirming that for some of you. Okay. Yeah, we're seeing the Two of Wands and then the Rest card, the Four of Swords, and the Star card, which has nudity. So I'm going to like cover it up for you. But the Four of Swords quite literally talks about resting, relaxing, finding peace, just chilling. So that is really what Spirit wants you to do. Take a break from something. Take a break from like over-analyzing, or take a break from like obsessing on something is what I'm getting. Okay, and then we're seeing the Two of Wands and we're seeing the Star card. And what I'm getting from the Two of Wands and the Star card here is that it's going to require you to make the decision to take a break. because I'm getting, for some of you, someone's going to ask you, like, can you come into work today, even though it's your day off? Can you stay late, even though you already have plans, or even though you've stayed late the past few days? There's just going to be instances like that where the universe is testing you to say no and to prioritize taking a break. Like, it's okay to say no, right? Sure, the overtime might be nice. Sure, that paycheck might be a little bit thicker, but taking the break now will lead you to more in the future, is what I'm getting. So you're going to be making a decision to take a break from something, or to just like chill, relax, say no to something, and it actually like leads more of your manifestations into you, is what I'm getting. So it's like, once you stop hyper fixating on something, or once you stop like focusing on only that one thing, and you take this break and you go out with friends and you just kind of like talk to people and you have your FaceTime chats or whatever, you're going to like give space to the universe to manifest all of the other things into your life, if that makes sense. Okay, that's how they want to end January. Let's light another incense and we'll move into your February energy. We're just going through incenses today. I don't even know how long I've been live. Since 2/2/2, right? And it's almost 5 p.m. now. That's crazy. Let's see for Capricorn in February. I'm hearing ignore the haters. I'm seeing something about sunglasses or shades. I'm hearing it's cool in the shade. I'm just getting this, somebody like, I don't know why I'm tapping into this, but I'm getting something about ignore the haters. You may be getting hate comments, or there may be some kind of like hate comment or jealousy or negativity that somebody is trying to like spread or say or project onto you, and Spirit's guiding you to ignore it, okay? Because it's not a reflection of you, it's a reflection of them. Yeah, they're just telling you that they're insecure, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing you make someone feel insecure. Oh well. Like, I don't know why I keep tapping into these energies today. It's like, what do these people want? Do they want you to be like, oh, I'm so sorry that I make you feel insecure? Oh, I'm so sorry that I'm making you feel insecure by being myself? Do you want me to help you be you? Do you want me to be less than so that you feel more secure in yourself? Like, I just don't understand why I'm tapping into that, or why those people like keep channeling messages to me, but that's what I'm getting. Anyway, there's a lot to be thankful for in February. Your first card is gratitude. So you're going to be very thankful that something happens, or that something comes in for you in February. This card also says the secret of having it all is knowing that you already do. I'm hearing some of you have a specific notebook that you write things down in. You may have a gratitude list in there, or you may need to make a gratitude list in your notebook or in your journal. Yeah. Right now when you're listening to this, after we get off this or something like that, or in February, go into your journal, go into your notebook, and write down a little like gratitude list. I am so thankful for this. I am so thankful for that. I'm thankful for this. And the more gratitude and thanks that you express to the world, the more that the world will reward you, and the more that the universe will bless you in return. So I'm hearing there's always something to be grateful for, and that there's going to be something to be very like happy about and thankful for in the month of February. But the secret of having it all is knowing that you already do. So that's your affirmation for February. I know that I already have it all. Something like that. Interesting. I like this for you though for February. Some of you may have a dentist appointment in February, or you may be making an appointment with a dentist or an orthodontist or a physician of some sort. And I'm hearing you're going to be happy that you did. I'm getting something about like a toothache for some of you. So you're going to the dentist or the orthodontist, and they're going to like fix it or heal it or give you some kind of medicine for it that makes it better, is what I'm hearing. Okay. But overall, your energy for the month of February is gratitude. So there's something to be grateful for in February. Okay. I'm also seeing that some of you are going to be smiling a lot more, like with teeth. Like, okay, like you're smiling more. You're learning to love your smile because you've only got one smile. You've only got one body. You've only got one face, and it's yours, and it makes you you. I'm also getting that some of you are going to feel really hot, like sexy, attractive in the month of February, and it's just because like you are hot, like you are sexy, you are attractive, and I don't know if you like knew that or like felt that way before, but there's something about February where you just like know it. You're like, oh, I am hot, I am attractive, I am sexy, period, and I'm happy and thankful that I am, you know? I like that for you. Maybe that's why you're making people feel insecure. But again, ignore the haters. What is the energy for Capricorn in February, please? Nice, the Seven of Cups in the reverse. It'll all make sense in February. Everything is going to be cleared up for you in February. The Seven of Cups is a card that showed up in our collective reading as well. And it was talking about how there's going to be a lot more mental clarity in the month of February. So your mind is going to be much clearer. There's going to be less like fogging your mind or fogging your brain, okay? I feel like you're going to be very focused on something, right? That was the first card, focused. Something is coming into focus or something is becoming crystal clear in February. Anything else for February? I'm also seeing that some of you may be like quitting drinking. Again, that's coming up. The Seven of Cups could be like mushrooms, psilocybin, weed, nicotine, but also like alcohol. So some of you may be like cutting those things out of your life in February. We're seeing the Wheel of Fortune. Things are working out for you. Things are turning around in your favor. If you need some kind of like breakthrough or blessing or like a big win or a victory you've been asking for, you've been praying for, you've been needing it, it's coming in February. The Wheel of Fortune is very good for you. Okay, it's a very prosperous month, very opportunitist. What is that word? There's a lot of opportunities for you in February, like good opportunities that you've been manifesting, and this Wheel of Fortune is here to let you know that like everything is on the up. Everything is turning around in your favor. There's like this good luck coming into your life or this good luck streak. And like I said, it's giving you a lot to be happy about. And it's because you're figuring out the secret or you're figuring out the answer to something. Some kind of like Akashic record I'm getting. Some of you are getting like codes or cheats or answers from your guides, from your ancestors this month or something like that. Okay, and then we're seeing the Eight of Wands. So a lot of forward momentum, a lot of growth. And I also feel like February is going to fly by for you. Okay, but the Eight of Wands is really, really good. If you've been needing some kind of like breakthrough or turnaround, it's happening in February and you're going to be very happy that it happened. I'm hearing like finally it's happening to me or finally it happened to me. All right, I like this for you. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Sending you love always. Take care of your beautiful self. Stay hydrated and I will catch you on the next one. Let's move on to Aqua. Aqua Aries. Oh, thank you for saying you look so good. You also look so good. I just know you do. It doesn't matter what you look like. You just look so good. Thank you. Thank you for saying you love the lipstick. Right now, I think it's actually just the Milani lip oil. This one. It's the Fruit Fetish lip oil in 130 Raspberry Peach. But thank you for saying that you like it. I appreciate you. And thank you for saying you love the eyeshadow. I spent a lot of time on this today because it didn't want to blend. But it's okay, we got it here. We made it work. Okay, Aquarius. Where are the Aquarians at? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Thank you, besties. Thank you for all saying I look, thank you all for saying I look gorgeous. You are equally gorgeous. Somebody asked me what the highlight is. It's Milani. Another Milani product. They make really good highlighters and they make really good like powder blushes. I want to do a video. I'm going to start doing more makeup content on the channel. Don't worry. Because I have been doing makeup for years and I've tried out so many products and I want to like get more into like reviewing, talking about it, telling you what I like, telling you what I don't like, things like that. But this is the Milani highlighter. And I've been wearing this makeup for a long time, so it's looking very oily and that's okay. But it's the Milani highlight in a little palette. They have like a 3 palette with like a white, a gold, and like a pink. It's called Rose Glow. If you can find it on Ulta or if you can find it in stores, it's by Milani. And I'm obsessed with it. I made my mom get it, and then I used it on my mom, and I used it on myself, and then I was like, no, I have to have it too. So it's that good. That's what I'm saying. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. I do not do personal readings. If anyone is ever reaching out to you, they are impersonating me. I don't reach out to people, and I don't do personal readings, not anymore. So if anyone ever reaches out to you pretending to be me, asking you for a reading or asking you for money, they are a scammer. So please report and block them or just ignore them. But I will never reach out to you to ask for money or to ask you if you want a reading. Aquarius. There's an incoming phone call, Aquarius. You may get a phone call during this reading. You may get a phone call listening to this reading, especially if you're listening to this on YouTube, I just heard, because it's like, what are the odds? I don't know, but some of you may have just recently gotten a phone call, you just got off the phone, or you're going to get a phone call during this reading, Aquarius. Okay. There's communication about separation coming in. So someone you've been separated with is calling you or texting you, but they're like picking up the phone. Okay. This card says good communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity. And separation says sometime apart can be truly good for the heart. Interesting. So you could be in separation from someone or in separation from yourself or something like that, but there's communication coming in. Somebody wants to talk about the separation. Let's see where this is going. This feels like it's happening between now and the end of January. For Aquarius, what are the messages here? What's the message for Aquarius for the rest of January? Yeah, we're seeing apology. Somebody feels guilty is what I'm getting. Somebody's apologizing to you. Somebody is seeking forgiveness, expressing regret, feeling guilty. I can't make it up. I didn't really want to talk about this, but I have to talk about whatever comes out, right? So expect some kind of an apology, or expect somebody to like break the silence. The end of no contact, or the end of like not communicating is happening between now and the end of this month. But I feel like for some of you it's happening tonight, like tonight. Maybe while you're watching this or after you're watching this. Let's see where this is going. What's the apology about, please, for Aquarius? I'm hearing somebody's name could be Andrew or Drew. We're seeing the Chariot card. They want to start over with you is what I'm getting. They don't want you to like leave them out in the cold. You are their wish fulfillment. Like, that is so tarot from me. I'm so sorry, but that's what I'm getting with this Chariot and the Star card. Like, they were always going to find their way back to you. They may have like gone and like tried to find other people, tried to date other people, tried to talk to other people, but like nobody is you is what I'm getting. They want you, and the Star card is literally Aquarius, so they're apologizing to you, and they're coming forward with this apology. They're the ones that are making things right. They're the ones that are changing things is what I'm getting. This could be a Cancer or another Aquarius who's doing this, but I feel like somebody is communicating with you because they feel guilty, because they want forgiveness. They want to be back with their Aquarius. Okay. Happy birthday, Aquarius, by the way. If you're celebrating, happy birthday. We're also seeing the King of Rods. So it could be a Leo. Could be a Cancer Leo on the cusp. But look, I feel like somebody, here's the tea. You gave someone an ultimatum is what I'm getting. Or there's something about ultimatum that I'm getting, and at first this person did not choose what you wanted them to choose from the ultimatum, but now they are, because now they're realizing that there's no one else like Aquarius. Now they're realizing that it is Aquarius that they want to be in this relationship with. It is Aquarius that they've been missing. With the Eight of Wands in the reverse, they're like upset that they haven't been talking to you. They miss talking to you. They miss your voice. They miss you. And I'm really not trying to feed it into any delusions. This is literally just what the cards are saying to me. I feel like for some of you, you gave this person an ultimatum and they left because you gave them this ultimatum and it scared them, or it wasn't what they wanted, or they couldn't commit to you in that way. For some of you, you wanted a partnership. You wanted to make something official. You wanted engagement. You wanted something, right? Something committed, something like real. And so you gave them an ultimatum, and so they left, or you left, because they weren't willing to give you what you wanted, but now they want to give you what you want between now and the end of this month. Okay, and if this doesn't play out between now and the end of January, this part was not for you. Okay, I just have to put that out there because I just read the cards, and I know that some of you are like, oh, feeding into my delusions, he's coming back, but that's literally not what I'm trying to do. I promise. Specifically, I do see a Leo or a Cancer, or somebody who's on like the Cancer-Leo cusp for some of you, or another Aquarian who is apologizing and who wants to communicate with you and end the no contact because they genuinely miss you. Okay, So that's your first part for January. Let's see a little sneak peek for February. I'm hearing I keep coming back to you. I keep on coming back to you or something like that. Alright, what does February look like for my Aquarians? This could be somebody from the fall that you released in the fall. Something about October could be significant. I just heard October 27th or October 7th could be significant. That could be this person's birthday, or that could be like when you guys separated or something like that, or when you met, but you set them free. You released them because they weren't giving you what you wanted. I can't spin this story any other way. This is just literally the reading. Okay, what is the energy for February for Aquarius? What's a little sneak peek into February for Aqua? New beginning. Literally. I'm hearing like this shit writes itself. Like the story is writing itself, okay? Some of you, your life may begin to feel like a movie, or you've always said that, my life is like a movie. I'm getting that your life could be turned into a movie, or like a movie adaptation of your life or something like that, or like a book about your life. Some of you may be working on a book or a movie or a video talking about your life story here. You may have just started this, or you may be starting this or something like that. But it's funny that we pulled this card because when I first tapped into your energy, I kept hearing something about pencils and pens and writing, and I was like, I'm not going to say anything. Like, it just didn't feel very specific or very significant for me to say anything. But now there's literally like a pen and a book and writing, so I feel like that is significant. Some of you are like writing your own story, or you're writing a new story, something like that. I'm also getting something about like the news, or a news story, or a news headline. There may be like one that really sticks out to you in February, or you may be a part of a news story or a part of a news headline in February is what I'm getting. But overall, there's a new beginning here. And if you do choose to accept this person back into your life who is genuinely apologizing, who is coming back to make things right with you, who is communicating with you now, there is a new beginning with this person, because I was hearing that they really have changed and that they really have like done the inner work to change. It's not fake, it's not phony, and it's not like too early or something like that is what I'm getting. So I do see you having a new beginning in February. With or without this person, right? You can have a new beginning with or without somebody from the past, period. But there's a new beginning for you in February, all right? I guess that makes sense because you do have your solar return, so it's like a new year for you. So I feel like right now is a really good time for you to like manifest how you want the next 12 months to go, to like write down how you want the next 12 months to go, to get a journal, to get a notebook, to get a piece of paper, and to like really write down all of the things that you are manifesting into your life for the next 12 months, because this is your new year. Essentially, with your solar return, it's your new year. Your new year starts now or something like that, okay? Or your new year starts in February or something like that. Ooh, the Hermit. Yeah. I like don't even know what else to say. I want to end this reading because it's very cut and dry. I just keep getting the same message over and over again. This person, like, this could be also a Virgo from the past, but it feels like whoever this person is, like, they're just very unhappy without you, and they want a new beginning with you, so they're going to do whatever it takes in their power to get you back into their life, or to get back onto at least speaking terms with you and to have a new beginning with you. Like, that's just what I'm seeing. They're overpowering your reading, and they're, like, unhappy without you, and there are no other options for them, period. There are no other options for them. Like, they're very awakened to the fact that it's you. They learned their lesson when you gave them the ultimatum. They learned their lesson in the separation. They learned their lesson in the distance. Like, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm going to end the Aqua reading now because I just don't want to keep repeating the same thing over and over again. That's just what it feels like. So we'll move on. I hope that helped you, Aqua. Obviously, that was not for every Aquarius who's here, and I'm sorry if it wasn't for you, but that was what I have for Aquas. So let's move on to Pisces, and we'll be finished. Thank you so much for keeping track of all of the ones that we have done. I love you so much. Thank you. We have done every single sign, including collective, except for Pisces. So we're going to end with the Pisceans, saving the best for last. I'm kidding. If you're a different sign, it was a joke. It was a joke. Thank you to all of the gifters tonight, too. I really appreciate you. If you sent me a gift and I didn't say thank you. I really appreciate you. Pisces! What is up? What is up? What is up? Rashad Jamal. Okay, I'll write it down. Thanks for the suggestion. The aqua resonated with your Venus. Okay, perfect. You can PayPal me if you want to. That is so sweet. If you'd like to send me a donation outside of TikTok, you can send it to my PayPal or to Venmo. I feel like if you just look up Chandler Maston, you'll be able to find them. My Venmo is Chandler-Maston, and then just Chandler Maston on PayPal should work. Thank you for asking. That is very sweet of you. If anybody feels called to donate, you of course do not have to, but I appreciate you if you do. And I always ask that energy be returned to you times 10. So, thank you in advance if you do that. All right, Pisces. Don't worry if you missed your sign. I will post the replay on YouTube either tonight or tomorrow. So feel free to go check out my YouTube channel in the bio here on TikTok or on Instagram. And I will post the replay tomorrow. So in case you missed your sign or if you just want to rewatch, the replay will be up for you. I usually post on my Instagram stories letting everyone know like, hey, the video's up, and I usually put a link in the Instagram story too, so that way you guys can just click on the story and go straight to the video. So if you want to do that, follow me on Instagram as well. That is in the bio too, or it's just Chandler Maston. But please keep in mind that if you do follow me on Instagram, there will absolutely be scammers who reach out to you, because I swear they do this thing where they're just like, are so obsessed with me that they wait, and then each and every day they go into my followers and they just like DM everybody that they can. So if you are like new to following me, you probably will get a message from a scammer trying to get you to give them money for a reading that you will never get. So just please keep that in mind. I don't do personal readings and I do not DM people, okay? All right, though, with all of that out of the way, let's move on to Pisces. All right, spirit, angels, ancestors, come through for the Pisceans. They've been waiting a really long time for this. They've been waiting a really long time. So let's get them their messages. What does Pisces need to know? January, what the freak? I'm hearing that song by Nicki Minaj. He wanna F-R-E-A-K. So some of y'all are getting a little freaky. Okay. Not my business. That's your business. I'm not going to tap into it too hard, but there may be something about like a shower involved is what I'm hearing. Somebody you're currently in a relationship with, or somebody that you're going to be getting into a relationship with. But your focus for the rest of January looks like a relationship. Either a new relationship or a relationship that you're currently in. Okay? I'm hearing that you are taken, or somebody is devoted to you, or somebody's asking you to devote yourself to them. Who is this person? And who says that? Devote yourself to me, Pisces. Right. Interesting. We're seeing deceit. Someone is not being truthful with you. We have a little Pinocchio, a little liar. But I don't feel like this is the person you're in a relationship with. I feel like somebody's lying to you about them being in a relationship with your person, or them having been in a relationship with your person. This is really weird. And again, not for everybody, but this is what I'm channeling. Some of you are in a relationship, or like starting a relationship or something like that, and there's someone like a friend or just some rando who's telling you that they've been with your person, or telling you that your person is still in love with them, or your person wants them, or something like that. They're trying to create some kind of like relationship drama in your life, but it's not real. It's not true. It's a lie. Like, this person is a Pinocchio. It's a little Pinocchio liar. Okay. Sheesh. Interesting. I'm getting that somebody is jealous of your connection, or jealous of a relationship that you're going to be in the near future. But the focus for you for the rest of January is a relationship, and how you relate to other people, and how you relate to things, right? We talked about that in the collective reading for 2023, talking about how the number 7 is 2023. 2023 is a 7 year, which talks about relationships, how we relate to people, calling in our soul tribe, things like that. So there's a focus for you on relationship. Let's see where this is going. I just saw that little person trying to pop in here and be like, oh, Pisces, did you know this about your person? Oh, Pisces, did you know that your person's still in love with me? Oh, Pisces, did you know that I hooked up with him or her or them? And it's all a lie, like they didn't. That's so weird to me. Why are people like this? I don't know. But that's what I'm getting. Okay, tell me about this relationship. Yeah, the World card. Some of you may be getting engaged. There's swans here, so this could be a twin flame as well. I don't know where this is all coming from, Pisces, but that's what I'm getting. The swans could be significant, or like ducks. And this could be a Libra. Or there's something about you have Libra in your chart too. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But this is your justice. And intuitively you already know. With the High Priestess, like, you've already been told that this is your person, this is your forever person, this is your justice, this is your good karma, like, interesting. Somebody here is trying to confuse you, make you think that you're not currently in a divine counterpart relationship, or you're not currently in a twin flame relationship because somebody is jealous of your relationship. Right, that's very simple to me, but I just keep seeing them like popping up throughout this entire reading. So this could be somebody who's very close to you or that you see all the time because they are literally trying to overpower this reading. And I'm getting that this person tries to overpower you too, or tries to overpower your person. This person just tries to insert some kind of like energetic dominance, and it's all like a mask, it's all like a show, like they just want to confuse you, and it's because they feel insecure and jealous of what you have and what you're manifesting. Right, well, that's very cut and dry. Okay, but I am seeing that some of you could be getting proposed to or engaged or something like that, because the World card here is like Saturn's ring. So I'm hearing like, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. That's what I'm hearing. So somebody's going to put a ring on it, or somebody wants to put a ring on it. Okay. This person could be a Libra, another Pisces like yourself, a Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio. Okay, or that could resonate for any other reason. But it looks like there is some kind of relationship here manifesting, and some kind of relationship here like going to the next level, because the World represents the end of a chapter or the completion of something. So I feel like you have learned some kind of relationship lesson, generally speaking here, Pisces. You've learned some kind of relationship lesson, and now you're attracting your real justice, your real counterpart, if you're not currently with them, is what I'm getting. And if you are currently with somebody, I feel like you're with the right one, and I feel like you're with somebody who wants something long-term, something committed, like so much so that they would marry you, because the World is literally Saturn, and Saturn has rings, and Saturn is the spouse. So I'm getting that this person is your spouse, or this person is going to be your spouse. And whatever this is that somebody is telling you, because it feels like maybe it's like a karmic ex, or maybe it's just like somebody who always had a crush on your person or a crush on you, and they're just, everything that they're saying and trying to convince you is a lie. It's just them trying to break the two of you up, or just trying to get you in your head to not believe that what you have is real and genuine. Okay, confirmation burps. Let's move on to your February energy. Happy birthday if you are celebrating in February. All right, then. These readings have been a bit much today. We're seeing acceptance. I'm hearing that some of you may be giving an acceptance speech, or writing an acceptance letter or something like that. I'm also getting something about a letter of recommendation in February, so you may be getting a letter of recommendation, or you may be writing a letter of recommendation for somebody, but yeah. This card says accepting the past, staying present, and having faith in the future. So that is your goal, or that is your overall energy for the month of February, is to accept the past, stay present, and to have faith in the future. And to know that that person is a Pinocchio. Somebody is a Pinocchio. They are lying through their teeth. Okay. Let's see. What is the overall energy here for my Pisceans? Sneak peek into February for Pisces. I'm hearing ramen. Ramen noodles. Okay, that's too many. That is way too many. Maybe you're eating ramen right now, or maybe there's something significant about ramen noodles in February. It could be like the little like Maruchan, or is that what they're called, Maruchan? If I mispronounce something, I'm sorry. You know that it's not on purpose, but like the little like Maruchan, I'm seeing like the orange and the pink packaging, okay? Or it could be like a restaurant ramen, like Top Shelf ramen or something like that. Maybe you really like ramen or something. Someone could be a chef, or like a cook or something like that. Okay, or maybe you're going to like cooking school or culinary school, that's the word. Culinary artist is what I'm hearing. Someone's a culinary artist. And I'm getting something about like a charcuterie board. Is that the word either? You're giving me all of these words that I don't know if I'm pronouncing them correctly or not, so whatever, it is what it is. Nobody's perfect. Wow, separation. and change. Okay. So you know what the separation feels like? You're separating from the liars. You're separating from the people who are pretending to be your friends and who are pretending to want what's best for you. You're separating from them because you know that it's a game. You know that it's a lie. You know that it's fake. Now you do, at least, or you're going to really see that in February. So I feel like you are separating from people or separating from a certain situation. This doesn't feel like separation from your partner or from your relationship, because how could we go from being so focused on this relationship and possibly popping the question to immediately going to separation? Do you see how that person is still trying to overtake this reading? And they're just trying to be like, oh, they proposed to you? Well, they're going to break up with you this month. Or, well, they don't actually really want to marry you. There's probably going to be some separation soon. This person is so annoying, dude. I don't know who this is, but they are literally overtaking the reading. It's annoying. So the separation isn't real, but I feel like what the separation is you separating from that specific person or from people like that who don't have your best interests. It's going to be very clear in the month of February. These people are going to be very, like, loud and adamant. And they're going to be, like, expressing to you what it is that they think and feel about you and your connection and yada, yada, yada. And you're like, okay, cool. So you're just telling me that I don't agree with you, that we're not in alignment. That's cool. I'm going to distance myself from you. Period. And then this card also says new beginnings. So there's change coming into your life in February. This card says expect changes and you're closing out old cycles, which we also saw with the World card here. So expect better days in February. Expect things to change in your favor. And I do see that you'll be closing out some old cycles. Something is coming to a close or something is completing finally in the month of February. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say for you, Pisces. Clarify the separation. I just want to make sure that we get as much information from this as possible. But like I said, I feel like this is somebody else who's trying to, like, overpower your reading. This doesn't feel like you. Right. Oh, this person thinks that they're good at what they're doing, too. This person's, like, behind your back, whoever this is, they're, like, telling their friends, their family, or whatever. They're like, oh, yeah, look what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, here's what I'm doing. Like, all of this shit. They're like, oh, I'm going to get them to separate. Ew, my ears are ringing because I know that this is accurate. Like, I can just hear this person talking to their family, to their friends, to anybody who will listen about you. You are the main topic. You and your relationship, or just you, are their main topic. Like, you're the center of their attention. It's kind of weird, if I'm being honest, but, like, I just can tell. With the Five of Pentacles here, they're trying to really, like, lay it on thick. And I feel like that's how you're going to be able to tell that this person is lying to you or this person is, like, making things up, because they're laying it on thick. It almost feels rehearsed, is what I'm getting. Whatever they're saying to you, whatever they're talking about, it almost feels like they've rehearsed it. They're like, oh yeah, you and so-and-so are going to break up. Oh yeah, I saw someone reads tarot cards. That's what I'm getting. Someone's like, I read my tarot cards for you and your relationship, and it looks like you guys are going to actually break up this month. It looks like there's separation this month, so just be mindful of that. And it's like, what? Everything's going really well in my connection. Or I just got another reading the other day from a trusted reader and it went really well. And, like, what are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? So somebody's trying to use, like, spirituality or your spirituality against you. And somebody's trying to, like, convince you that you and this person are, like, not meant to be together, or you and this person are getting separated. This feels like a really weird karmic third party energy who is just, like, annoying and, like, always in your business. Okay. But that clarifies that for me. You may be seeing the number 55 or 555 as well. What's the change here that's happening for Pisces? I'm hearing that person's going to feel real dumb. That person's going to feel real stupid when you cut them out of your life, when you stop talking to them, when you and your partner stop talking to them, when you and your partner get married. This person's going to feel real dumb about that because of what they tried to do to you or something like that. But expect change when it comes to your finances, and expect change in your career. For some of you, you may literally be changing career in February. You may be pursuing, like, your own personal business, or you may be pursuing, like, a different craft. You know what I'm saying? So some of you may be looking to change career paths in the month of February, and it looks like that is encouraged by the universe. It'll turn out really well for you, especially with the Queen of Pentacles. It also looks like money is going to be really good for you in the month of February, or there's an opportunity for you to, like, feel very comfortable, secure when it comes to finances and your material world. I'm hearing look to your second house. Some of you might have Capricorn in your second house, is what I'm getting. but look to your second house. Your second house is all about like resources, finances, things like that. So something about your second house is going to be illuminated in the month of February. Okay, so I don't know what that means to you or what that will mean, but that's what I'm hearing. But I am seeing a change in career, potentially for some of you, or just a change in money, potentially how you make money, or potentially like when you get paid. Maybe some of you get paid monthly, maybe some of you get paid bi-weekly, but now that's changing. For example, if you get paid monthly, now I feel like you're going to be getting paid bi-weekly, or if you get paid bi-weekly, you're going to start getting paid weekly, or even daily, I don't know. For some of you, you are your own boss, or you're going to be your own boss, and I'm hearing pay yourself first. That's advice for you, pay yourself first. Make sure that you pay yourself first, is just what I'm hearing. So I do expect some kind of change in pay, change in career, change in finances for you in February, but it looks really good and it makes you feel very like confident and secure and comfortable. And I'm hearing that you're going to have more to give, right? Okay. Yeah, so that's what I have for you. I hope that it helped, Pisces. Sending you love always. Take care of your beautiful self. Stay hydrated, and I will catch you all in the next one. But I'll hang out for another minute or two just to like say goodbye and let you look at my really oily, greasy face. You're so welcome. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Mumtaz. Thank you, Roxy. Thank you, Hope Drake O. Thank you, Rebecca. I will try to post this on YouTube tonight. My goal is to go for a walk right now because I didn't get to do this. I didn't get to go for my walk yet today because I spent this Friday with you all and I have no problem doing that. I just want to go for a walk. So I'm going to go for a walk, and then if the TikTok live replay did save, then I will post it tonight. And if not, if I don't get to it tonight, it'll definitely be up tomorrow. So if you missed any of your signs, if you missed any of this reading, you can check it out on YouTube either tonight or tomorrow. Information is in my bio, or head over to my Instagram. I will post on my stories to let you know when it's uploaded, and I will put a link up there as well. I love you too. Thank you, user28 from Australia. Love you, besties. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day too, MGG. Self-care is the best care. You already know the vibes. Hi, Trina. You're welcome, love. Oh, thank you so much from Malaysia. That is so cool. I love what I do because I get to connect to people all over the world. This is giving me like flashbacks to when I was a little kid. Nobody asked, but when I was younger, I was in this thing called Radio Club, and I'm sure you guys had that in your school too, some of you. And it may not have been called Radio Club, it might have been called like EV Club or something else club, I don't know. But we had this thing called Radio Club, and essentially all we did is like after school, I was in 5th grade, I think. Like I was like 10 probably, and we would go up to this room, and there would be like a teacher who was like really good at this radio stuff, and basically we would like send out messages to anybody who would like respond. And so it would be really cool because I'd be able to talk in like radio talk. I'd be like Echo, Bravo, Romeo, whatever. And then they would send like little postcards and stuff from other like states. And I lived in like a really tiny town in Pennsylvania. Like I have humble beginnings, trust. And I grew up in this really small area in Pennsylvania. And so it was just so cool to me to be able to connect to people from other states. You know, like even that was cool to me. And now with my platform, I'm able to connect to people from Malaysia, from the Philippines, from Australia, from Nigeria, from everywhere. And I just think that that is so cool. So thank you all so much for the opportunity to connect with you and to read for you. I'm sending you love always. Love from Germany. Love that. But this is where I'm going to leave today's video. Thanks again for tuning in. If you are watching this on YouTube, please do hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. But that is it for me. Take care of yourself, stay hydrated, and I will see you all in the next one.